Welcome everybody to another beautiful Monday morning and another beautiful edition of Snooze Button, Run Button's weekly morning live show. I'm your host, Kylie Theodora, back this week after my week off. What a nice rest I had while Allie and Keith took over for me. And here with me is one of those people I just said, Keith. Hi, Keith.
Hi, how's it going?
Good.
It is a nice morning. It was cold and rainy and horrible yesterday, but today,
yeah,
it's bright and sunny. I don't know. I don't think it's warm. It might be warm. I don't know.
I had a good time with the raininess. You know, sometimes when it's like it's cozy, you stay inside. I think, you know what, it's weird? I'm staying inside so much these days. It's nice when I have a legit reason to do it. You know, it's like pouring outside.
I would be inside
and I'm like,
even if things were good.
Yeah, perfect. I have to stay inside now, so I'm not even doing something I shouldn't do.
Yeah, I feel sort of like on nice days I can go sit in my backyard, and it's nice to go outside and sit in the backyard. Or like, I live next to a park. I can go take a walk in a park.
Oh, listen to this guy with his backyard. Must be nice.
Backyard or my park.
Am I right?
Yeah, it is. It is nice. So when it's raining, it's just like, I don't know. There's something about being even more forced to be inside. That's like if I really felt like I needed to go outside, there's places I could go. But when it's raining like that, it's like no, I'm even more than usual have to be here.
I get that. I do get that.
Yeah. Just two people with two different perspectives, and that's why you come to Run Button.
Wow. Two people that have two different perspectives, and they come to a mutual understanding about it and move on without conflict. And that's what you come to Run Button for, right?
Problem solving, teamwork, cooperation, understanding, thoughtfulness.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Shut
up.
Let
Run
me
Button.
Shut up. I've been playing Rocksmith.
Oh, thanks for cutting my bit short by 2 seconds to say the words Rocksmith.
Wait, what? That was part of the bit.
That was part of the bit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the Rocksmith
in your
wasn't.
bit, I could be mad about your bit within the bit.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Okay, a bit where you talk about the bit. Is this the bit right now?
I'm gonna have to pull out and say no. This part is not the
bit. Thanks.
But now it is. It just became part. Just now. And that's what Run Button is about. Is about the idea that jokes are almost like living things, and they change just like people do. Wow. You been playing Rocksmith?
Yeah. I mean, we don't have to get to that.
Oh, great. Yeah, I've been playing Rocksmith, but I actually don't fucking care.
No, I do care a lot, actually.
Okay, well, let's hear about it then.
All right. Yeah, I'm still playing Rocksmith every day. My fingers now, last week my fingers were really sore, and this week my fingers, they're not any better, but the nerves in them do seem to have given up on feeling things, which I think is what you're going for when you're learning guitar.
Well, there's a point where your fingers callous over, and then the nerves underneath go, all right, time to get back to work. And that's the idea. So,
really?
You are not, by playing guitar, adopting a sort of, well, I guess I just won't have any feeling in my fingertips. You will eventually get
I will,
okay,
I'll feel again. All right, that's fine.
Yep.
I was totally willing to give it up. I was like, what am I doing with the tips of these fingers? Not playing sweet riffs, right?
Yeah. That's commitment. You have, I mean... This is what I'm about to say is going to sound unhealthy, but I feel like to really learn the guitar, you've got to put like you have to go through like a temporary guitar psychosis where you're like, well, I have to practice And it's like, well, your fingers are about to start bleeding. They're torn up and raw. And you're like, well, but I got to practice. So like under any other circumstance, you'd be like, well, that's a reasonable amount. I've got to quit. I don't know. This is something that I've experienced and that I know that other people have experienced. So just the abnormal willingness to deal with the pain of that your fingers are totally not in the condition to continue playing the guitar, but to continue anyway. I gave myself tendonitis when I picked up the electric guitar again a couple months ago. It took me 1 week to give myself tendonitis from practicing so much.
Ow. For me
the
doing
Rocksmith is
Rocksmith,
extremely dangerous.
For me doing Rocksmith, it's tied into like a sort of video game. It's tied into a video game. So it is. I am kind of like, just like picking songs like from a list a lot of times. Well, that's not true. There's other, like drills and lessons in there too. But like, yeah, totally like playing way longer than my hands. Like I can't even hit the notes right by the end because my hands are all fucked up. Like summoning some kind of like strength of continuation that I would normally be totally incapable of summoning just for no reason. Just like, oh, well, we got to keep playing. Like if I stopped now, I'd have to be done. So instead, we're just going to keep going.
Yeah, it is sort of like a video game. I mean, in Rocksmith's case, it's very much a video game, but it is already sort of like a video game in that it's sort of like guitar is sort of like a Super Meat Boy.
Oh?
Well, you try over and over again to get something right, and if you don't try, you can just start over immediately, and that's nice.
Right.
And at the end, there's a sort of endorphin reward of having done something difficult properly.
Yeah.
The difference is that Super Meat Boy doesn't really hurt your fingers when you're new at it.
Ooh, I don't know. How much did you play Super Meat Boy?
Not very much. I never really liked it.
Yeah, that is definitely a game you can get very clenchy on the controller, especially if you're like running with the X button instead of the trigger. So you're like holding your thumb down. I don't think I didn't have a problem with it because I think I had gotten over my controller clenching habits by then, but I bet some people have a rough time with that.
And then the other thing is also that we both have ADHD, and doing something that you want to do for too long is one of the symptoms of it.
No, I'm sorry. Go back. I wasn't listening. What did you say?
The other explanation for this outside of the guitar is that we both have ADHD, and so we'll do something that we want to do for too long until it starts to become bad.
I'm sorry. I know this is gonna sound really annoying, but I said that I stopped listening and I needed you to go back, but then I stopped listening again before you got to the end because you said it longer this time. So could you try one more time?
Yeah, you have ADHD, and it makes you a bad person.
What?
No, I was saying that we both have ADHD, and it makes us do things for longer than we should. But it also makes you not listen to the same sentence twice in a row.
I wouldn't do that.
You just did.
I'm sorry. Can we start over? I got a little lost.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can start over. Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's episode of Snooze Button. It is Monday morning, November 16th, and I'm here, as always, with my host, Kylie Theodora. Kylie, how are you today? What? The sound of running water.
Hey, Keith.
Hi, how are you?
How? I'm all right.
You seem
up?
out of sorts.
How are
Oh,
you?
it sounded. I thought it was running water, but instead you took a fat rip off that bong. True or false? You're taking. You're chugging on that bong.
Can't we just get past it and can't we just start the show? We're like 2 seconds into the show. You're already getting in on my ass.
Yeah. Well, I'm just asking. Hey, I was just being friendly, asking about the bong.
Yeah, maybe I was taking some fat rips. Yeah. Maybe.
Well, you shouldn't have been, and it's bad, and it makes you bad.
No, maybe actually what happened was like I didn't actually have any weed left in there. I didn't have enough time to put more in there, but I just thought it'd be really funny. So it was actually kind of just fake, but now I'm about to do it for real, though.
Let's do the show instead. What else? How has Rocksmith actually been going?
I mean, it's been going great.
You feel like you've progressed as a guitarist?
Definitely, for sure. I'm having
more chords.
I'm having trouble with the Ibanez, honestly.
Yeah.
The Rocksmith isn't registering the notes right on the low E string. Like I thought it was maybe I was having trouble like holding the string down properly, but then I switched to my friend's acoustic that has a 1/4-inch jack on it and played that on Rocksmith, and it was fine, but I can't just tell if that's just 'cause
and those are harder to.
Oh, you think so?
Down.
The acoustic ones?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess it's possible that your roommate has an acoustic guitar that has lower gauge strings, which means thinner strings. But extremely unlikely that the acoustic strings would be thinner than the electric strings.
Interesting.
And thus would be stiffer or harder to hold down, harder to maneuver than electric strings, which are designed to be thin and to bend intentionally.
Interesting, because they felt thinner to my fingers, and maybe they're lower gauge, like you said, but I kind of compared them visually later, and they looked basically the same. Maybe it was just because the notes were registering in Rocksmith so much easier, I didn't have to hold the strings down as hard, so it felt thinner. I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
but
if you come over here, I can take a look at it and tell you if there's something more seriously wrong with it.
Was that what?
One thing you can look up online is you can check out to see if maybe your action is wrong, or maybe the
attenuation. Could it be the attenuation?
Well, it could be I mean,
what is
the attenuation? Could be wrong, but it wouldn't make it difficult to press the strings. It might make it so that it's not registering correct notes.
Well, that's what's happening.
But is it registering notes at all?
It's the only string that I'm really having trouble with is the low E string and sometimes the A string.
Okay.
On Ibanez.
This tastes all wrong.
What tastes all wrong?
Isaac kindly delivered me a can of iced tea, and it tastes all wrong. And I can't tell if it's because
you just brush your teeth?
Tea or just a bad one, which sometimes you get a bad Arizona. We've all been there, right?
Oh, well, I mean, I feel like Arizona's mostly the same, and whether it's good or bad is more of a point of view sort of thing.
No, I mean, like sometimes you're like, oh, this tastes different than it normally tastes. I get this twice a week, and today it's wrong.
Okay, you know what? I'm remembering that. It's been I drink Arizona products sometimes, but the iced tea, it's been a long time, and I guess now that I'm thinking back, you're right. Sometimes it just tastes kind of bitter.
Yeah. So this could be that, or it could be that I had a shot of espresso and it's fucking with my taste buds. So I'm gonna give it 5 minutes. I'm gonna go back to it, and we'll see. So nuts and bolts of the guitar, right? So you've got your attenuation. The attenuation is basically, is the string the right length to produce the right note on the fret where it's supposed to. So your 12th fret, that's your octave fret on all the strings. You hold down the 12th fret, and if it's not a perfect octave, if it's too sharp or too flat, then your guitar has poor attenuation. This is very easy to know if you have the attenuation wrong, because you can just, all you need is a tuner.
Oh.
And then you can use the screws at the bridge. There's screws. I'm pretty sure this is how the bridge works on the Ibanez. There's screws on the top, which raises and lowers the string. And there's screws at the back, which pulls the bridge further or closer to the neck. And so you're going to want to adjust that one. And then the other thing to check before you do that is that your action is good. The action is how far above the frets the string is. It's possible that over the 15 years of that guitar being a thing, that the action's got a little wonky and it's too high, which would make it tougher to push down on the strings. There's videos online that'll show you, hey, here's how you check your action to see if it's good.
Okay.
The other thing is that if it doesn't seem like lowering the action works, then you might have a truss rod problem, and that's a whole other bag of beans.
Whole other pack of beans. So I mean, yeah, like I would totally get into tinkering around with this guitar, but on last week's Snooze Button, you kind of made it seem like you were about to make me give this guitar back.
No, I wasn't gonna make you give it back. That was, I mean, that was 75% bit and 25% serious. That you can keep my guitar, but I don't want to give you back your bass.
Well, I'm sorry to tell you, I'm gonna take my bass back.
Okay, well then I'm gonna take my guitar back.
Why? You had my bass for like 8 years.
But I use it.
But I'm gonna use it, like just a little. But here's the other thing. Is that like if I had my bass, me and my roommate could do 2-player on Rocksmith with a guitar and a bass.
I just don't understand why it's unbelievable to you that you could want your bass back, but I couldn't want my guitar back.
What? But are you gonna use the bass if I don't take it back? Are you gonna use it in the next 12 months?
Oh yeah, I mean I use it every month.
Oh, well, I didn't know that.
I have used it every month since I've had it.
That was the part that you weren't including in all of this.
I absolutely was including that I did use it.
Fine.
If I never used it, I would just let it sit there.
All right. Luckily, I didn't know this until I started playing Rocksmith. You can point a USB microphone at an acoustic guitar, and it'll just work that way.
Oh wow!
I don't know if it's.
But you've got that plug,
right? So we don't need it for this guitar, but the cable, the real tone TM Rocksmith USB cable that you plug into the guitar on one end and it's USB on the other end, those are like $50. Those are actually expensive. So we have one of those, and so if we wanted to do 2-player, we could point a mic at the acoustic and plug the electric in.
Okay.
So
I think I'm still echoing in your.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Distracting. Okay. Great. That'll help because it was fighting. It was fighting for your voice. It was ducking your voice to make me echo.
Ooh, cool.
So you were like cutting out, and I couldn't tell because the echo wasn't coming all the way through. Mm-hmm. Let's see what P basses are going for these days. The Squier P bass.
Okay.
What do you think? What's your guess?
What it's going for? Like this one, considering how old it is, or Like, I guess I don't know how.
No,
I don't know
new
how.
P bass.
Like so a new one, but that exact model. I don't know.
Yes, yeah, it is a Squier precision bass.
Well, I guess I think it was like $150 or something. It was extremely cheap, and I guess if I adjusted for inflation or something, I guess I would guess like 225, 250.
Ooh, we're looking at $400.
Whoa!
They might have cheaper ones. They've got their Affinity series, but that's not what you had. The Affinity series didn't exist when you got that bass. Here's the problem. They don't have that line anymore.
Huh.
They've got the Affinity series, they got the Bullet series, they got the Classic Vibe series, and they have the Mini series.
Right.
So you can get a mini bass, a Squier mini precision bass for $180. But that's not a mini bass. That's a full-size bass.
Yeah.
The Classic Vibes are $400 and are also, I think, not ideal bass guitars. They're too lacquered on the neck. The Affinity series is $230, but I don't think the Affinity series is any good. It's hard to say. Hard to say what the right call would be. If you were to take your bass back and I were to get a new bass, I'd probably have to buy something on Craigslist, which means waiting until it stops being... wait until it starts being as bad as the pandemic was in March and not 3 to 4 times as bad.
Right.
2 weeks in a row, the bass dog. I'll give you back the bass. It's fine. I've got synthesizers that can do a bass sound.
Okay, I would appreciate it. I mean, probably won't want it for that long. I don't know.
I could do some Seinfeld on the synth and then doom doom boom boom.
I definitely no more guitar. I have a guitar thing. I think I'm sure I'll want to get my own at some point. Not extremely liquid right now.
Gaseous?
It's no. Whatever teeth are, I'm that.
Solid.
Yeah, I'm solid. But anyways, the jack on the Ibanez was kind of all fucked up. 'Cause the nut, well, it kind of looked like the nut on the outside came off, and then you took the nut from the inside and moved it to the outside or something. Is that what happened?
Yeah.
And so it was
the
all loose
outside
and
didn't have a
fucked up.
nut. It had like a plate. It had like a metal plate that you can see this. It was like an inch long metal plate with a hole. And so there was a nut that went on top of that, but then that plate kept it sandwiched there. And so, yeah, so that part got lost, I think.
Yeah.
Wait, does it still have the plate, or is it just an empty hole?
Well, it's just, I mean, there's like a metal plate that's screwed onto the wooden body that's just there so that you don't like scratch up the wood from unscrewing it.
Okay, I thought it was my old Les Paul that was missing the plate, not the Ibanez, I think.
Okay.
So it's possible even that there's a nut that just came loose and is like rattling around in there.
No. I opened it up.
You opened it up? Okay.
I opened it up. So, I was like, I need to get a new nut that goes on the outside of this thing. Maybe that'll help it stop being shit in Rocksmith. Spoilers, it didn't. But
okay.
So my first like strategy for finding a guitar shop around was to go on Google Maps and type in the word guitar. And right away I found a place. Well, I mean, I knew that there would be a lot of guitar centers, but I was like, I know I'm in an area, there's going to be a place around here that's not a guitar center, and I should try to go to that place, right?
Sure.
So I found a place called Carlino Guitars that's like a mile from my house or something. And I looked at the reviews, and it was funny because all the reviews were just like so extremely effusive about the store owner. it was like one of those places. They were like, you got to go talk to this guy. He knows everything about guitars. His setups are the best. Blah blah blah. Like, you know, pictures from like rock bands, like the whole band, like taking a picture, like we're with the guitar guy, and he like makes his own custom guitars and straps and all this stuff.
Oh, he's a luthier.
A luthier, that's right. It's someone described him as a luthier of the highest order in one of the reviews. Like, just genuinely the most positive reviews I've ever seen. So I was like, well, I guess I gotta go meet the guitar guy.
And I did. Assume There's satisfied. You're.
I mean, yeah, he was a nice guy. Really, the problem is I'm extremely awkward, and also hard. It feels
you don't
hard.
know anything about guitars.
I'm extremely socially awkward. I don't know anything about guitars, and also it's just hard to have a conversation with somebody when you're wearing a mask. You know, so it was just weird. It was one of those things where like I was really awkward, so I ended the conversation pretty quickly and said like thanks, bye, and then left and was like, I should have talked to that guy more. He clearly wanted to tell me more about, you know, he just seems like the kind of guy who just wants to talk about guitars to whoever walks in the door. There was also like there was two other old guys sitting on a couch in like the store window when I walked in, like just that place, like just owned by a guy who just loves guitars, has his like buddies who just hang out in his store all the time or whatever. So it seems like a fun place.
Yeah. What's it called?
Carlino's Guitars or Carlino Guitars. So yeah, he has a bunch of cool leather guitar straps that are hundreds of dollars that I can't afford. And then lots of really cool custom made guitars that are even more expensive that I definitely can't afford.
Oh yeah, those got to be thousands and thousands, like 8 or 10,000.
But the one question I did ask him was just because I noticed on the reviews everyone was like, this guy does the best setups, and I was like, okay, I just started learning guitar. What is a setup?
Like, setup what does that mean? It. So they could be talking about like matching an amp with a guitar, but probably what they're talking about is like buying a guitar off the shelf, and they like do the action and they adjust the truss rod and they intonate it and they tune it and they intonation, by the way, is what we were saying. You said attenuation, and I just agreed. It's intonation is the thing.
I think that's actually what I think that's what Eddie said. Eddie? I think Eddie from Carlino Guitars. I assume it's Eddie Carlino. I don't know.
Okay. I mean, attenuation is a sound thing. But maybe, I mean,
I don't know. Maybe nobody wants to try to correct Eddie. Maybe he's too big. Nobody corrects Eddie.
Maybe just misspoke, having a bad day. But yeah, it's like when you like put new strings on, tune it up, adjust the truss rod, do the action, intonate it, make sure everything's sounding good. And then that is also called a setup.
Yeah, so that basically sounds like what he was talking about. He basically said it sounded like all that stuff, like new strings, adjusting everything, checking all the bits that say sound, intonation or attenuation, and also like polishing the frets and the body and stuff, waxing the body.
Yeah. Polishing frets is another big one. Yeah, they'll check if you're buying a shitty cheap guitar and it's got sharp frets on the fret ends, because like they just go through with a machine and snip them, and sometimes so what happens is they'll snip them according to like their specs, like a machine does it probably, or a factory like assembly line does it, and then because it's a bad wood and it's poorly treated, like environment. Where they store the wood, like it's too humid. The wood, when it leaves the too humid environment, will then shrink, causing the fret ends they call it sprout, but it's not the frets that sprout, it's the wood that shrinks. Right. So you get a lot of shrinkage if the wood hasn't been stored in the right humidity. And so some stores will polish those ends for you too. So maybe he does that. It sounds like he does. It sounds like he does everything.
Yeah, it kind of like the way the reviews were talking about the place, it kind of sounded like they would go there, like maybe even just they bring their guitar once a year to this guy or something just because he's the best. So you want to keep your guitar in the best possible tip top, you bring it to Eddie. Something like that.
Thanks, Eddie.
Thanks, Eddie.
Thanks, Eddie.
So yeah, I mean, it's expensive. It's like $110 including strings, but now I feel like I need my guitar set up by Eddie, but also I want to do it myself. So
does it sound good? Does it sound better?
I haven't done it. I mean, I only
haven't done it. Okay.
No, I just went to the guy and asked if he could have if I had a nut, if he had a nut that I could have. Yeah. And he gave me a nut for free. He didn't charge me. I know you're probably thinking a nut, that must be dozens, if not hundreds of dollars, but he graciously granted me a nut for free. But I think I think he gave me another inside one instead of the one that goes on the outside, and I was like too nervous to be like, this might be not what I'm looking for, but you know,
well,
I'm
it's
just
the same.
too
It goes on
awkward.
the same thread, so it'll fit.
Yeah. So now I have two ones that are supposed to be on the inside on both sides. So it is now snug. It just doesn't look pretty.
Right. It might just be. I mean, I haven't seen it. You can send me a picture of it, and I can tell you from the site why if it looks weird, why it looks weird. I do like this. I went to their website, and it says, first of all, it is a very. Is
it shoddy? I'm sure it's extremely
it's a very
like
shoddy website.
2001.
And I love it. Yeah, and it says so. It's just like a bunch of text put up in a I would say only barely passably legible layout.
Hang on, let me try to bring it up here.
And then there's a picture of one of his very gaudy looking guitars here. And it says Carlino strap sold here. And then right next to it, it just says in regular text, 2020 rock and roll's back. Yeah, fuck yeah, Eddie Rock.
Wait, I gotta show it.
This was the year. This is the year rock and roll came back.
Well, I'm worried that he's like, fuck the pandemic, rock and roll is back. I'm like, uh-oh, Eddie.
Seems like he's wearing a mask, though.
Yeah? Okay.
I mean, you saw him. Was he wearing a mask?
Maybe not.
Yeah, that's old school guitar guys for you. They suck.
They had a sign on the door that said all customers need to wear a mask, but Eddie wasn't wearing a mask. Eddie's there to chill.
Come on,
Eddie doesn't want you to get him sick, but come on, Eddie. It's not cool.
That's not cool. Well, unfortunately, that means you can't. That means you definitely can't come over on Saturday.
No, I'm gonna get tested either today or tomorrow. Wait, ooh. Oh, come on. I'm gonna get tested tomorrow.
No.
This was
not in this environment. We've got COVID out the ass.
Damn it. I had an N95 mask on. Does that count for anything?
No.
It was a good one. Well, I mean, it wasn't that good.
I have read varying reports about the efficacy of the N95 mask.
Damn it.
Yeah. Sorry.
Eddie.
I mean, the COVID stats in Boston are so bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. Let's check them. Massachusetts. Ooh, we're looking at 2,500 a day. That's a lot for Massachusetts.
No, that's fair. Sorry, I meant to say a few seconds ago, I was just to apologize to our viewers because I was jumping around on this page because I forgot that I was broadcasting my screen, so I'm sure it was very nauseating for people. But here's, Eddie, cool it with the bodies. Honestly.
Yeah, those are extremely gauche.
This one's all right.
Which one?
This is the bottom right one that's blue.
Oh, the one that's just a
double
guitar
humbucker
Stratocaster. Yeah. I sort of
I
like.
like these ones. Okay.
No, I don't like any of these. I don't. I don't
Yeah.
hate them. They're not for me. If I were to, if someone was like, "Hey, you guess what? You've won a free guitar," and I'm like, "Great, what kind of guitar?" And they're like, "Any of the Eddie Carlino guitars," and I think it would have been that red one at the top, probably.
The red one at the top is
2020 rock and roll's back.
Yeah. All right. Damn it.
Straps look nice though.
Yeah. They're also extremely busy. Like,
they are busy, but
you know, they're very nice. I felt he took one off the shelf and said like, "Hey, come feel it." And I was just like very like, "Okay, I don't want to fuck up your expensive strap," but it was extremely soft and nice.
yeah, it is. I mean, they're meant to be. These things have got to be durable. You don't pay $400 for a
Yeah.
guitar strap that's gonna break in the middle of your show. You know.
Right.
That's because that's the thing. That's the attitude of guitar people. Guitar people are like always assuming, whether they're even doing it or not, that like you're doing gigs. Anybody that wants a guitar so they can do gigs.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
They don't like the guitar market pretends that the reality that most people that play the guitar are teenagers playing guitar through a $100 amp,
Right.
or like 50-year-old dentists who own like 19 Fenders and 4 different classic amps, but have never played publicly in their life.
So like how like 95% of people drink like wine that's $10 a bottle and under, but like they sort of pretend like there's this whole world of people drinking all types of wine.
Yeah. Wine's good. People should buy better wine.
Wine is good. I'm on board with wine.
Wow, when did this
Finally.
happen?
I thought I told you about this already. It was in the last
No.
year. In the last year.
No. And it wasn't my wine
I don't know.
that I bought and gave you? Not that I made, obviously.
Wait, did you give me red wine?
Yeah, we had a red wine at the cabin.
Oops.
But
wait,
I'll have wine here when you're over to
oops.
record.
Well, that's a game. We should play this game soon, but here's a podcast background. Sorry, I was turning off my screen. I thought I enjoyed the wine that you gave.
You
that
did,
you shared.
but you never told me my feelings on wine have changed.
Well, I think I feel like it was a slow process that you were present
Yeah.
for. Maybe it doesn't feel like that because you were there for each step of the way.
Yeah, that's maybe true.
Yeah.
So there wasn't you didn't have a eureka moment where you had a sip of wine and said this changes things.
Well, no, it's not really it's more about like when I'm already halfway through a glass of wine, it's one of those stupid things where like I enjoy it once I get into it. The first sip usually seems kind of bad. But
I find that with red wine, even knowing that I like red wine, I still find that the first couple sips I don't like. So I have to get about halfway through one glass before I start really tasting it. That's not uncommon.
I do realize that it's just kind of like, I think if I had anything close to a eureka moment, it was kind of just realizing that like wine really is the perfect like alcohol ratio and flavor pairing of like almost any alcohol to me. Like I feel like I don't have to drink too much of it to get drunk, and I
Right.
enjoy it well enough to drink that much at least.
Yeah, it's like triple the alcohol of beer of a lot of beers. It also tastes better than a lot of beers.
Yeah,
And
like
then, but it's
that-
not. But it's
like-
but it's also not so strong that you're gonna fuck yourself up by just like drinking wine. I mean, you will eventually, but like not like doing shots or whatever.
right. Yeah, I don't really see why you would get so obsessed with beer when it just seems like so many calories.
Calories
Calories in
I
beer.
think it's actually the same as wine. I think
Oh,
that they're
okay.
pretty much the same. Because alcohol, it's got 3 times as much alcohol.
Wine.
Typically.
Wine. Yeah.
And alcohol has all the calories. And that's not really the carbs. It's the alcohol.
Shit. Sorry, my headphones are getting kind of screwy. Hello?
I've been playing some games. Do you want to talk about some games real quick?
Yes.
I'm here to talk about Bug Snacks.
Oh, talk about Bug Snacks.
It is time. It's time for people to fucking wake up. It's time for video game podcasters to wake up and stop saying that Bug Snacks is fine. It's boring. We all know it's boring.
What, have people been saying it's fine?
Yeah, I feel like I've listened to 3 different podcasts about Bug Snacks. And everyone has been like, it's different. It's maybe a little different than you think it is, but also we really like it and it's fun and interesting. But it's not fun. It's not interesting. It's a piece of shit game.
Oh,
the closest,
okay.
I would say the closest to being understandable is I listened to the Waypoint podcast and Patrick Klepek was talking about like mostly playing it with his kid. And I was like, yeah, because it's a kid's game. This is a game for kids.
Right.
It's not any more difficult than a game for kids. They do this thing where it's like, I think we've all seen like a kid's aesthetic, right? Like a kid's show aesthetic that's then used to do something slightly darker or something like maybe ironic and funny using kids show aesthetic. It feels like it's trying to do that, but then forgot to put any of the other things in. And so it's just like simple themes about human relationships that would be like something that a child could learn something from. And then apparently, and I haven't gotten to the end, apparently the last act is like there's something crazy that happens. I don't know, out of nowhere. But basically I hit a game-breaking bug, and so I'm done playing it. But I got 4 hours into it, and then I was exploring and apparently went somewhere I wasn't supposed to go, totally by accident, into like another location. And then when I came back from that new like map location, it skipped all the story. Like it auto-completed the story from where I was to where I would have needed to be to have gotten to that location, you know, legitimately. Which ended up being about 2 hours of the story. And there's no save files. It only auto-saves for you. So I was just like, well, I just missed 2 hours of the story. I guess I'm done. But yeah, I was just surprised. I mean, I was always kind of skeptical that I was going to like it, but I was really surprised that the game's biggest problem is it just really boring me.
I still haven't even seen it. I don't know what it looks like. I'm going to Google it right now.
Oh, is it because did you not see like the original trailer?
No.
People have been just like saying Bug Snacks for months and months. They've been like Bug Snacks, you know, like a meme.
I've been hearing it. I just hadn't been seeing it because I just listen to podcasts. And
you know, the acting is great. The story is fine. If you're a kid, it's a kid's thing. I mean, and then if you're an adult who wants to partake in child's media, like, I don't know, it's 2020. Adults are watching cartoons, you know, like it's not a big deal. But I just feel like I haven't seen a lot of people saying like this story has not complicated these like childhood themes kind of at all.
Yeah.
They're like, it just kind of seems like it's more Sesame Street than Muppets, you know?
Mm-hmm. Do you think maybe like this is somehow a product of Viva Pinata? Like, do you think that Viva Pinata was like a kids game that was so bad at being a kids game that it was for adults, and that like tricked adult gamers into thinking that like they see something that looks like Viva Pinata and they're like, oh, this is for me, whereas like maybe, you know, before they would have been like, this is for kids.
But I think Rare is sort of a known quantity there, because Rare doesn't.
Did Rare make Bud Snacks?
No, Rare made Viva Pinata.
Right.
And I feel like you go like, oh, a Rare game that looks like it's for kids, can't trust that. because that's not all. That all doesn't always mean that it's for kids. And then like Viva Pinata is so complicated, like
Right.
a kid couldn't play it. That's one of the problems with Bugsnax is that in addition to its very uncomplicated story, it also has very uncomplicated and very repetitive gameplay.
Right. Well, that's what I mean. Is like, do we think the problem is that this is just a kids game that's obviously for kids, but a bunch of adults are like, why isn't this for me?
Well, it's by the Octodad people.
Oh, okay. Oh, whatever.
And so it's like
Octodad. I think Octodad is big with kids. See, maybe they're failing to try to court like a all ages audience. Maybe they were going for that, and it's accidentally just more for kids or something.
Maybe I just thought that Octodad was for online people.
I think Octodad is one of those crossover things like that. The thing I've learned from looking into like the kiddo sphere in gaming is like there are some crossover hits from games that are popular with adults, but adults don't really rarely know when that happens, and it's kind of hard to predict which ones it will be. But I think Octodad is one of them, because like Octodad is it's about a big silly octopus that can't walk around right, and it's funny, and also dads very relevant to kids since a lot of them have them.
No, I think that this is like a game in the style of like Surgeon Simulator. I don't think it's a goofy game for kids. I think it's a goofy game for memers.
Okay, and you just think it's bad and they did it bad.
Octodad? I don't know. I haven't played it.
No, Bugsnax.
But Bugsnax, yes. I think that they came up. I think they came up with an idea, right? They had their pitch, which is we're gonna do, and this was like a tweet that they made or whatever. But they were like, we're gonna do like Pokemon Catch, like Viva Pinata,
Snap.
like
right, Pokemon Snap,
almost like a
was
base
the
building
thing.
thing.
Saying.
I don't remember the original thing, but I feel like they had this idea of like what they could do, like maybe this like like kind of creepy but cutesy aesthetic kids thing, and then they were like, yeah, let's do it, and then they executed on it, and then just didn't do it. Just seems poorly executed.
Oh, they were
like,
saying there's kind of like weird and serious stuff happening, right? Or it's kind of like it's very surreal now that I'm remembering what I've heard about it, like. And people turn into stuff.
It's tough because I feel like you're maybe the only person on the internet who doesn't really know what Bugsnax is. So let me be clear what Bugsnax, what the plot, what the premise of Bugsnax is.
Real quick. Something I want to say, just because I think Octodad is popular with kids, doesn't mean I think that it was made for kids. I think it was just accidentally popular with kids.
Yeah. I guess, what do you mean by kids? Because I'm thinking when I'm talking about kids, I'm talking about like 7 and 8 year olds.
Yeah, like 10 and under.
It's like, because like 10-year-olds just like video games. 10-year-olds also like Halo.
We have
2
people in the chat saying they have no idea what Bugsnax is.
Bugsnax is a game. Bugsnax is a game where you are a journalist who's come to an island, who's been invited to an island on the promise that there is a new type of a species of thing that they have found. You get to the island, the person that invited you is gone missing, and you find out that the thing that she was talking about are Bugsnax. Bugsnax are little sentient foods that run around, and when you eat them, it turns a part of you into that animal. So like if you eat a strawbee, which is a little strawberry bug, Strabby. You eat a Strabby, which is a little strawberry bug, and then your hand turns into a strawberry. And or like you grow, like you eat this like chocolate crab thing, and your head turns into like it grows like crab pincers coming out of the top of your skull.
What?
Yes. Or you eat a bunger. And you're
is that a cheeseburger? Is that this thing?
It's a it's a
bunger.
And
like hunger, but with a bun.
Your feet turn into burgers, right? And it's just like that.
Right, of course.
Your character doesn't eat them. You're allergic, apparently.
What?
And but other
What?
you feed them to the islanders.
Oh,
right?
that sucks shit. Fuck this game.
What?
A game about how anything you eat gives you superpowers, and the one
No, it
person who
doesn't
doesn't
give you
do
superpowers. It doesn't
Well,
do anything.
Well, it turns you into a strawberry. That's a kind of superpower.
Right, but it doesn't do anything. It just is exciting for them. They just go like,
just
yes!
make you. Well, that sucks. It's boring. I don't like
Yeah,
it.
that's what I'm saying. It's boring.
Yeah.
And so I think everyone saw this and said, "Oh, there's going to be some sort of dark twist here."
Oh, okay.
Right? They go like,
Right.
"What is the dark twist of like feeding people strawberries, and like why are they so obsessed with these foods? Why do they want to eat these things so bad that turns their arms into useless little strawberry nubs?" And as far as 4 hours into the game has to say, nothing. It has nothing to say about that. 4 hours into the game, there's no telegraphing at all that they're going to have anything to say about this. And I don't know that it ever changes, even though I know that there is something about the ending. I don't know. And hey, maybe I'll finish the game. Maybe I'll watch the section that I missed because the game broke. And then finish it and see, because I can't get a fucking refund even though my game broke because I played it for slightly too long.
Hey, it's Taskmaster. Do you want to just watch
Land
this
the flower on the target.
second episode of the fourth
Land
season
the
of
flower
Taskmaster?
on the target.
Are you just
You may
on
not leave the
YouTube? Are you
bandstand.
not paying
What?
attention to me so much that you're just on YouTube?
No, actually, I was on this Google image results page for Bug Snacks, and I was pointing out useful visual aids
Oh,
for
okay,
the
that
stuff that
helps,
you were
sure.
talking about. But then I accidentally pushed a wrong thing, and it switched to Taskmaster.
You've been watching? It's good, right?
Yeah, it's awesome. I've watched 5 seasons, or maybe possibly 6.
It's so good. It's a great show.
Yeah, it's really good.
So I just feel like, because I saw this become a meme and go everywhere. You didn't, which is fine. But I guess it's just, hey, look, the danger of memes. And then all of a sudden, you get a game that comes out that's obviously boring,
Yep.
and you've got a lot of people who are like now not interested in this game that they have been like free advertising via meme.
You gotta wait. You stop counting.
There's a
those
baseball
chickens.
character named Gloria Bugsnacks.
Wow. Listen,
It's
we
everywhere.
we have to, I think part of growing up in the modern digital era is you have to learn to not count those chickens before they hatch.
Yeah.
And
we've
also
gotta
maybe
be a
don't
little
get
careful about
so
how we
emotionally
meme.
attached to media properties. Maybe
I think the lesson is we've got to be more careful with how
unless
we meme.
unless it's Halo.
Right, and then we can be very careless.
Get very invested.
Yeah.
Or Mist. The ages
Are you
of
hearing me
Mist.
properly? You keep talking over me.
I don't know. Maybe you have a big delay. I do. Maybe my headphones are delayed because they're popping a lot and it sounds like shit. But I can't get it to stop.
Talk some more?
Hello.
You do sound slightly funny in the mix, and you've been cutting in and out for me, and I just assumed that it was you. You're like,
What?
I assumed it was Discord.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Wait.
it's like auto ducking a lot, which it doesn't normally do. I don't know if you have put like the ducking thing on.
No.
Yeah, like whenever we talk over each other, which is normally fine. I don't normally care, but like when we talk over each other, it drowns out your audio, so I can't hear what you're saying. Because it's ducking you, and I don't know why. I assume it's voice meter if you've got voice meter on.
Oh, I do have that on. Yeah.
Yeah. I probably would have just bypassed voice meter because we don't need it because we're doing the other thing.
Oh, would you have, Keith?
Yeah,
Thanks.
I would have.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Hey, does that help? Is that helpful?
No, actually, it's not. But thanks. Luckily, my microphone is going straight to the stream. So
Okay, that's good. I've been playing Pokemon.
yeah,
You remember that?
which one?
Sword.
No, I've never heard of this. No, every time I think about Pokemon, I thought it was called Pokemon Shield. Every time I think about Pokemon Shield, I think about it and I get upset and I go, no, I don't want to play that.
Well, why do you get upset?
I think it's just another one of these fucking too little too late Pokemon upgrades. I even heard, I was listening to the Bombcast the other day, and their resident Pokemaniac, I think it was Jan, he's like, he can't get enough of fucking Pokemon. He's going on and on about Pokemon every week. Finally, a couple weeks ago, some new Pokemon expansion came out, finally broke him, and he's just like, I don't know, Game Freak just, I'm starting to get the impression that, like, it's just turned... It just
their wheels.
It just doesn't look that. Yeah, they're just spinning wheels, and it doesn't really look that good. It's not much of an upgrade. And I'm just like, yeah, dude. I mean, I know you've been playing these games your whole life, but so it's weird to say this now. But welcome to Game Freak. Actually, like, I think they just make disappointing games. Like
but we
they're
know
just
that. We've always known.
I know. So
and we played them anyway because we liked them.
Yeah, but I didn't play it for very much, and I played a Nuzlocke. I had to make up my own, well, I had to adopt someone else's fake rules to try to make their game more fun.
Yeah. So, okay, I am defending Pokemon here a little bit, but I am about to criticize it.
I'm trying to not, I know, like, I keep buying Pokemon games, and it's not, I'm trying not to, but then they come out, and I do get genuinely excited, because I do genuinely like Pokemon a lot, and I don't think that I'm unpleasable. I just genuinely think Game Freak is not making good games.
There's a sense, and you got this, like, so they got that fan backlash when they were like, hey, we're not doing the whole Pokedex in the new game,
national Dex.
Right, no national Dex. There's a lot of criticism about that.
Right.
And I feel like that has motivated both of the expansions. And it's sort of like the Mass Effect 3 thing where they have, or No Man's Sky, where they have prioritized people's issues with the game and just satisfying those desires than focusing on making a good expansion, which I don't know that they'd be able to do anyway, but instead I just feel like we've hit like sort of bottom of the barrel Pokemon where you get these expansions and basically what they are is just like they're just shoveling new Pokemon at you, like just running around. Hey, here are all of these insane Pokemon. You can just catch them, just have them. Here, we're gonna give you this new Pokemon to train up. There's, look, Chansey, Blissey, Scyther, Pinsir, they're all just running around.
Right.
Lickitung, Licky, they're all just running, they're just there. They're running around, you can get them.
Yeah.
Like, Kadabra's running around, you just gotta, catch them.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking back to, like, listening to people on video game podcasts talking about Pokemon expansions, and yeah, it is just kind of like, oh, there's all these new Pokemon they added. It's like, great, all these new old Pokemon they added. Like, what? And then so uninteresting to me.
I think it's just true that not all, but a lot of the new Pokemon are not as good as older Pokemon. I know that sounds like it sucks, but it just is true.
It is true
that the quality of the Pokemon after the second gen declined. the frequency of Pokemon that
Not
have
completely.
good and
there's-
memorable design.
There's
Not
some good
completely,
ones. Yeah.
but it's just like the percentage. Each game, not each game, but the percentage of Pokemon that have good and memorable designs declines. Line goes down on
Right.
Pokemon
Line goes
designs.
down, but to some extent, that's almost fundamentally unavoidable because it's like, you make Pidgey, it's just a fucking bird.
It's just a bird.
And that is what I hear people criticize Pidgey because they say it's just a bird. That's why I like
Pidgey's
Pidgey.
iconic.
That's why Pidgey fucking started this gangster shit. It's just a bird.
It's just a bird.
Right? But then after that, every other bird you make, no matter how good of a bird you make, Pidgey already did that. It's just another Pidgey.
And so, I think that's true.
There's only so many animals, and there's only so many ways you can make a fantastical version of that animal.
Right. Although, to be fair, there actually are so many animals.
Right.
And the fact that they keep doing the same goddamn bird over and over again is a little bit silly.
Like,
because there's so many animals.
But I did have this moment like a little while ago, a few weeks ago. I was thinking about Pokemon. I was like, they just keep making the same fucking Pidgey over and over again. Then I looked outside and I was like, shit, there are just kind of a lot of Pidgeys out there, like a lot of different varieties of Pidgeys.
Yeah, and
life.
honestly, the more games that come out, the more that feels honest, because it's like they're on a bunch of different continents. There's a bunch of different of the normal bird. And when there's 3 copies of Pidgey, you're like, come on, stop copying Pidgey. But then now that there's 10,
the regional variant thing, I think, was a pretty good compromise to this problem that they introduced recently.
Do you think that the problem was that they started with 150 Pokemon and then insisted on making a fucking 100 new ones every other year?
Yeah, you know why they did that originally, right? I mean, other than just wanting to add a bunch more, but
most of them were drafts already, right?
Well, I think they probably had a bunch left over, but it was because, I mean, whatever. Basically, the variable that they used, variables on Game Boy could have 256 values, and they already had 150, so they just added 100 more to fill up that variable. And that's why Gold and Silver had 250, but yeah, they definitely should have slowed down after that.
Yeah. And it just would have been imagine how much better the Pokemon would be if there were 3 starters, a couple legendaries, and maybe 15 new things every 3 years instead of
sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
No, that's fine. That's basically it.
I ultimately just don't think I don't think the Pokemon are the problem. It's not like
it's Game Freak.
It's not like these Pokemon games aren't good because the Pokemon designs are worse. It has nothing to do with that. It's all the game design that it's just really not bringing it. It's just it's not like, I think a lot of people, for even myself, I've been guilty of this many times in the past. A lot of people use the word lazy, and it's not that Game Freak is lazy, because I'm sure everyone on the Game Freak works very hard at these games, but they're unambitious. They don't, they're not trying to push the boundaries of game design in any way at all. In fact, they seem terrified to even try to do that with their own games.
Yeah, it really is that. It really is that they have not met the bare minimum for differentiating their games from their other games in the series.
I mean, you'd like to hope that because all their games have been I guess once you've been so successful now, the pressure is always on to continue being that successful. But they've had so much success. Surely they have some room to experiment. The walls aren't going to crumble on the Pokemon / Nintendo empire if they put out
but
one.
Why would they need to? Because they make bank every game they release.
Because I think eventually, it will happen that people are going to get tired of these games. I mean, it must have.
People have been tired for a decade of these games, and they still are the best-selling series of all time.
I don't know.
I
just want a different.
I always feel bad.
They can do whatever they want with the main series. They just need to make some kind of spin-off that is whatever it is that I want. Breath of the Wild,
Paul
but it's
in the
Pokemon.
chat said Pokemon Sword and Shield sold 16 million copies.
It's a lot of millions of copies.
It's a lot of millions. Thank you, Paul. So here's the thing. It's like I feel bad telling a company that is mostly not executives and management that the things that they've been saying for years are too much work, and be like, well, you've got to do it. But on the flip side, well,
I don't.
This company has more money than God. They have so much money to put into these games. They need to hire more people. They can do this easily, paying people working normal hours and do all of the things that they say are too much to do and too much work. They could easily do this.
Are they saying things are too much work?
They are. Yeah, the National Dex thing. They were like, yeah, it's just too much work to animate all these different characters.
Well, but I thought they said it was also for balance, or maybe that was the part they didn't want to admit because they didn't want to make people upset.
Well, they said both.
Pokemon
they
fans
did at different times say both. They were like, it's
rather unreasonable.
Maybe part of it was like it's too much work to animate and balance these things. Which is like,
it is fair.
First of all, Pokemon's never been balanced. Pokemon is a thing where you start with a squirrel, and by the end you have to catch a dragon. That's the fucking game. And so it's never been balanced. If it was balanced, they would have changed Normal Type years ago. Normal Type who is not effective against anything, but can be easily killed by a punch. Or like Ice Type, which is famously
Normal's not effective against anything.
What's that?
Normal's not effective against anything.
Against anything. So the best thing that Normal Type has going for it is that Ghost Type moves can't hit it, but then it also can't hit Ghost Type moves.
Right. That's very stupid.
Yeah. So fighting is super effective against Normal. Normal isn't super effective against anything, and is not very effective against several things. It's just like they need to hire more people and make a good game. They just there's no it's too much work. Like, take as long as it needs to take to make a good Pokemon game. They're now 11 years behind.
Yeah. Honestly,
if Sword and Shield, if Sword came out with on the 3DS, it would have blown my mind.
I think
but it didn't.
Right. I bet Pokemon is on a trajectory to have something similar happen to what happened with Zelda, where it's like they're so afraid of upsetting their old fans and breaking the thing that makes them millions of dollars that they end up kind of ruining it, and then maybe try something drastic that is hopefully really good. Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, I hope so.
Pokemon,
I would love
please.
for that to happen. It almost seems impossible to me at this point, though.
I've been playing Breath of the Wild.
How's that?
It's Breath of the Wild. It's good. Have you heard of that? Have you heard of this game?
Yeah, it was my favorite game that year,
It's fun.
and in the surrounding years even.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you finish it yet?
No, actually.
Bummer.
I just have that one last thing to do.
Yeah, it's that one last thing to do. It's a fun thing. Getting into the castle. You tried to.
Yeah,
have
I
you
actually
done
have
anything
been
at
into the castle.
Yeah, it's fun.
I've actually been in. Yeah.
It's fun how there's so many ways in, though. It just seems to me that, and maybe this is, maybe not everyone agrees with me. I feel like there's one way into that castle that's much more obvious and simple than other ways to get into that castle, but
Front
that's
door?
just my perspective. No.
Oh,
Is there,
side door?
can you even get in the front door?
I don't know. I didn't try.
No.
There inside the walls, there was like one of the memories, and I got all of the memories, and so I got in that way.
Right.
So it's like the left side, I guess.
There's some stuff, I do know what you're talking about, but there's been some stuff where I can't remember if it was in the original game and I just don't remember it and I'm crazy, or if or if they updated it in a patch. It's probably, the answer is probably it was all in the original, but like, did the memory spots glow at night? Like huge pillars of light? That's new, right? Is it?
Yeah, I don't think that's true.
Because those were very hard to find before.
They were really hard to find.
Extremely hard. And
It took me hours to
I'm
find
pretty
them.
sure giant pillars of light shoot out of them at night. Now.
Why are you only pretty sure that that's true?
Well, I don't know. There's just so much shit in Breath of the Wild. You know how it is. It was like, who knows if I was chasing a pillar of light and then I got real close and there was also a memory there, but maybe the pillar disappeared, so I couldn't. I missed that the pillar of light wasn't coming from the memory. I don't know.
Is it possible that there's one memory that does get a pillar of light at nighttime?
No, because I've seen multiple pillars. I saw a new one after that first one.
Fickle Pickle Pie says, I didn't see pillars of light on those, but the painter guy at the stables made them really easy to find.
Yeah.
I found that painter guy, but even with the painter guy, who I don't actually remember what he did for me, but two of them, even with him, were very difficult to find.
I never knew about the painter guy at all. So that's been interesting. Or wait,
until just now,
I never knew about. No, I did know after I played the game, but yeah. So I had to find all 12, and I didn't know that there was a guy that would give me a hint, which is a bummer.
Right. Oh, because you show him the painting, and he gives you a hint on where it is.
Okay.
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
Oh, you mean you've still never talked to the painter guy?
I think I might have talked to him once, but it was for the fairy fountain thing where he leads you. It's the same guy, right? Who leads you to the fairy fountain, and then later he's painting in different places, I think.
I don't remember. I don't remember.
It's been interesting. Like,
Rushera sounds like the pillar. Says the pillar sounds more like a star piece item or something. They stick around for a few in-game hours when they land. Yeah, that's true. The star pieces do that.
Okay. What are those?
Star pieces?
What does that mean?
I can't remember, but I do remember getting them. They're items. They're crafting items.
All right. Yeah, I've been finding. So I've been watching Cheryl play Breath of the Wild for the first time. She's been playing on the Wii U, and it was interesting to.
Sucker.
Yeah. Well, this was saving money because I had a Wii U I wasn't using, so.
Okay, that's fair.
But you know, I think it's a mistake to not buy a Switch. But you know, people got to live their lives. Of course, now
So you're saying Amelia Rose has to just live her life?
What?
Are you saying you were watching your daughter play? I thought you said Amelia Rose.
No, Cheryl, my roommate.
Oh, Cheryl. Okay, sorry, I just misheard.
Oh wait, maybe you just heard Cheryl and your brain was like, "That's a daughter," because Cheryl is the name of the daughter in Silent Hill 1.
That also possible.
That probably is what happened.
Sorry, I was looking up images of how the star pieces look. So I wasn't paying attention.
So,
Here's a star piece.
yeah, Cheryl.
So you're watching Cheryl play Breath of the Wild on the wrong
Cheryl
console.
decided not to buy a Switch and instead to buy a copy of the Wii U version to play on the Wii U. I think at the time didn't even realize you could play the game off of the TV with the Wii U, and now almost exclusively plays the game off of the TV with the Wii U.
On the gamepad?
On the gamepad, which is a totally fine way to play a game. It's just as nice, if not nicer, a little bit than playing on the Switch, just because the controls are roomier. But
the resolution is not the same.
Actually, it's you're right. It's a slightly lower resolution, I think. But here's the annoying part is that we play Breath of the Wild in 2 different rooms in the house, so we're still moving the system back and forth, and I'm like, god damn it, we're just moving the Wii U so that you can play it like a Switch. You should have just gotten the Switch and we wouldn't have to do this. And I have 2 docks. I have 2 docks now. Oh, did you see my tweet about this?
No. You found a dock in the closet.
I just went in my closet and there was just a Nintendo Switch box in there with a untouched dock in it and a Joy-Con grip, the plastic grip. And it didn't belong to anybody who lived in the house. Somebody who lived here before just left it in the closet and moved away. $80 dock. It's mine now, and I have 2 of them.
Damn.
But somebody didn't want to spend the money, which, all right, sorry. I don't mean to criticize. I don't mean to criticize somebody so harshly for not buying a video game system right now. But she's like one of those people who just will never buy anything ever. I think she had gone online and spoiled almost all the games in the series in the Zelda series for herself, besides Breath of the Wild and a bunch of other games. You gotta catch up on
the story.
I was like, ooh, maybe we should get you playing not Breath of the Wild, Shadow of the Colossus. And she was like, oh yeah, I know this about the story. And I'm like, why would you do this? And she was like, well, I just thought back then I would never get to play any of these games. Or she said something like I'd never be able to, or I wouldn't ever be able to. And I was like, well, you said Ocarina of Time's your favorite game ever. Surely you could just buy a GameCube and play these other games. And she was like, yeah, I guess I didn't really think about that. So she's just one of those people, which I'm...
Dumbass? She's a dumbass?
Honestly, I'm kind of jealous though in a way, because I'm just like, wow, you have you don't want to spend money on anything. You just you just keep it. You just keep the money and then you have it. That sounds incredible. I'd love to be able to do that.
But then what do you do with it? It doesn't do anything when it's money. Money is boring. GameCube is fun. I mean, I definitely would like to adopt some of the impulse of you don't need to buy a thing. I would like to not buy as many things, but but if I have something that I want to do and I have money, I would like to spend it instead of ruining that thing for myself. Because it's at the end of the day, you can be a frugal person and spend $40 on a GameCube at the same time.
The thing is about Cheryl, and if she's listening or whatever, I do genuinely love her dearly. We've become very close friends. So she's great, and I'm very happy to have her living here with me. But her mom was a hoarder, and so she just kind of has a lot of those impulses where it hurts her a little bit physically almost to throw stuff away. So she just kind of collects broken stuff and doesn't spend money on anything. And
then buy a GameCube for parts
it's a prop,
and fix it if you want to.
Right? Well, but of course now she doesn't have to now because I have a GameCube and a Wii that plays GameCube games. So she's good. Now she never has to worry about buying a video game system ever again because, until we don't live together anymore.
Right. Liza?
Clipped by Mr. Pook Pook. Money is boring. GameCube is fun.
I missed
Mr. Pook Pook in Twitch made a clip out of our stream just now, and the clip is called "Money is Boring, GameCube is Fun." I assume it's a clip of you saying that.
Oh, okay. I understand. I forgot how Twitch worked, and then also I was looking at the run button. Oh, sorry, the YouTube chat, not the Twitch chat. So
I have a great idea.
yeah.
What if we took like a 5 to 10 minute break and then came back and played Satisfactory?
What if we did that without the break?
I feel like I really need a break.
Okay.
All right. We'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes.
That break doubled between the sentence where
No,
you
I
pitched
said
it.
5 to 10 minutes.
Okay, I thought you just said 5.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. I'm back, but I think Keith is away, trying to get a hold of him, and then we'll be back with Satisfactory. Maybe I'll switch over. But where is that sound? Where's that game sound? Ooh. Oh, or do I just have my headphones off because I'm stupid? No. Oh, it's muted. Derp. There we go. Keith. Yeah. I'm gonna take a sip of water. Maybe I'll start setting things up in the game. So, Satisfactory is a little bit loud. Let's see. Satisfactory is a game where it's one of those like conveyor belt construction games. You're producing materials that can build other things, and you're building one big factory. It was a co-op game. We already did a Satisfactory episode for Snooze Button, and hopefully this will be a continuation of that save file. Hello. We're on.
Okay. So yeah, Kylie's been wanting to do this you wanted to do this twice in a row.
Yeah, I think the week after I was like, let's just play some more Satisfactory, because I didn't feel like we got much done, but it was a very fun game, so I do want to turn it down, though.
I half agree. I thought that we didn't get much done, but also didn't particularly think it was fun.
Oh, I love this game. So,
well, hit continue, but should I have not done that?
I think
no, because you're gonna join. You're gonna join my game.
Yeah, load.
I've unlocked building conveyor belts and poles.
Ooh,
is that you?
That sounds exciting. What? No.
There's a body here.
I don't know.
There's like literally a body here.
Oh,
ninth objective,
Keith.
Complete hub upgrade 5. Note, portable miners cannot be connected to conveyor belts. Oh, it disappeared. Who are you?
Probably 19 letters long.
I do see 19 letters long. But I also see this body.
Well, I don't know. Well, maybe it's a body from the last time we played.
You have unlocked building conveyor belts and poles. Inventory additional
in.
slots.
Where are you?
Ninth objective. Complete hub
Just
upgrade
a
5.
moment,
Note,
folks, and
portable
then I'll
miners
get
cannot
playing.
be
Just
connected to
moving
conveyor
some
belts.
stuff away from my
Advice,
keyboard.
when planning the construction of buildings, note the placement of conveyor belts.
Man, I need new headphones. I need so many new things at a time when I can't afford to spend any money.
Yeah. I've been eyeing some stupid expensive earbuds. Because you remember how you get used to like HD and then the idea of watching something in standard definition, like it sounds insane, but it's like, but I lived the first 12 years of my life in standard definition TV.
Right.
Why does this feel so insane? But it just does. And audio is the same thing.
When was the last time you saw something on a CRT, by the way? Like up close. Can you remember? Here we go.
Yeah, it was probably the last time we used one for Run Button.
Okay, which was a long time ago. But like, they look kind of awesome. When you if you see like some old, if you see like
Ooh, the stream is really bad.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we'll continue on YouTube. I'll have to take Twitch down. So if you're watching on Twitch, please head on over to youtube.com/runbutton/live. Thank you.
And then subscribe while you're there.
And subscribe while you're there. Everyone subscribe please.
While you're there. What if we just had like what if we were the most famous Let's Players in the world, but everybody that watches us uses doesn't subscribe, they just watch from we just populate their like home feed on YouTube, and then also they have some sort of spoofer so the YouTube doesn't count their views, but actually we're extremely famous.
You know,
Does it sound real to
honestly,
you?
that would sounds more real than the idea that we're less popular than the Uru tutorial video I was watching before we started the show.
So
that had 12,000 views, and I was like, no.
We have videos with more than 12,000 views.
That's true. That's true. The first episode, that's true. Geez, I sure do kind of forget how to play this game.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Let's take a look at this thing. It's got an input and an output, and you can smelt copper and iron. That makes sense. This is a workshop where you can build stuff. Like a Xeno Zapper and a portable miner. That makes sense.
Where'd you go? I want to see you running around.
There is a craft bench where you can make iron plates. That makes sense.
I gotta say, I'm not really sold on Satisfactory.
Why?
I feel like what I want to do is run around in a circle around this thing and never figure out how to actually play.
Aww,
And who are these two ghosts?
These ghosts? Why are there ghosts? Who is
You've
this
seen
ghost?
them, right? And look behind you. This way.
Ah! Who are you?
Who are these people?
Who are you?
By the way, look at how bad it looks like when I'm moving. Look at how low the frame rate is on me.
Oh, it looks fine to me.
Really?
Yeah.
When you move, it looks insane.
Oh, okay. It looks good to me.
Yeah, you're like extremely stuttery to me.
Smooth.
Maybe it's a Hertz thing.
Maybe, when was the last
Oh,
time
did I
you
ever
restarted
try-
your computer? Maybe it's all choked up with memory leaks. Its butt is choked. You don't want a choked butt on your stream.
Choked up with memory leaks? What are you talking about?
You know how it is. Maybe you have 150 Chrome tabs open.
No, I don't. I have 8 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right,
7.
let's see.
I'm not a fucking tab monster like some people.
Okay.
Some people are real tab monsters.
I don't know those people.
All right, let's try and look at these video settings. What can I do to make you not
It
look
doesn't matter. You're not
bad?
streaming.
Yeah, but it's distracting me.
Okay.
Field of view 90. That
I
wouldn't
think
help.
I can't afford an auto miner. But here's a miner.
What's
Hi.
LOD? What is that?
What? I don't know.
Enable LOD dithering.
LOD.
Dithering is sort of like aliasing a little bit, right? Or anti-alias.
Kinda, yeah. It's like a subtle effect on the pixels to make things look less bad.
Right. It's a fade effect between different levels of detail. Okay, so I have that wouldn't enable contact shadows.
Oh,
Well, it's
LOD.
called-
LOD, level of detail.
Level of detail, got it. That's the if I had gotten what level of what LOD stands for, I would have figured that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't figure out what in these settings would make it so that you would stop stuttering. Maybe it's just that this game does not.
Maybe it's.
But I have VSync
No,
on.
maybe it's the maybe it's your internet connection to me. Maybe my connection sucks. I was having a lot of internet issues last night, actually. But I wasn't.
But do you remember the first time we played? There was the problem with we could see the sun in. What?
I did a bad. I did.
What did you do?
Well, see, this is partially Microsoft is to blame. The downloads on my Xbox were so bad out of frustration, I went and brought my Ethernet cable in to see if that would help the Xbox downloads. It didn't, but that does mean my desktop is on Wi-Fi right now, so I should probably go grab the Ethernet cable. What do you think?
No.
No?
I think
What?
we should play the game.
Wait, really?
Well, I don't know, because I also don't want to play this game. I just feel lost, is all. If we
Okay.
got in here and I immediately remembered what to do
Okay.
and why.
Well, I was
But I
kidding.
don't.
I thought it was obvious that I should walk down the hall and get the thing that will fix the stream. So I'm going to do that,
Oh,
and
but this
then
good.
I will help you. Well, I'll help you. No, this Wi-Fi is bad.
Okay. Since you did Twitch, it's been good. Since you closed Twitch, I mean. Okay, she's gone. All right, these are the real minor hours. Xeno's at grab all. And I am grabbing all. And then that's one. And then okay, conveyor belts. Complete hub upgrade 5. And then okay, so to do hub upgrade 5, I come in here. The hub terminal. Hub upgrade 5. I need 75 iron rods, 50 cables, and 20 concrete.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm back.
Okay, so to do that, I gotta go to the iron workbench, right? That's a craft bench, equipment workshop. Hey, where's do you make concrete? Smelter,
Where's
iron ingot, iron ore. No power. It's got no power. Kylie, we've got no power.
No power. We have to bring power to the people. Oh, that's not the game. That is an XSplit window. This is the game. Hello, game. All right.
Can't afford.
Oh, okay. So this is a power thing, and we have to connect this pole probably to that pole. Right?
Which pole? Oh, that? Yeah,
This
but we
pole.
don't have any. Do you have a cable?
What an interesting question. I'm gonna go with
I don't have a cable,
no.
and I don't know how to make a cable.
I want to know how I bring up my inventory tab. That was it? Okay. So where's
So a cable
where's the stuff I
is
have on my
to
bar?
wire, and a wire is copper ingot. So we need copper ingots
okay.
to do wires.
I was seeing stuff on my taskbar down there, my hotbar, and I was thinking like, where's that stuff in my inventory? But it's not. It's just I'm just allowed to put it on my hotbar, and then when I push that key, it's like, you don't have the stuff for this. So
Okay.
mystery solved on that front, I guess. So I'm gonna go to this workbench over here, and I'm gonna see. This is maybe not where you make cable. That's also not how you spell cable. No. This one? This is the craft bench. Okay. Here is cable. Cannot afford because it costs wire.
And we need
Which
wire. I
costs
feel like I went
copper.
through this.
We need copper to make wire, to make cable, to make cable.
But we need
Period.
But we need the smelter to make ingots. But we need power to power smelter.
Oh shit! Wait, what?
So what's the answer?
Well, this. Maybe there's already cable in it.
No, because look, we have a power line.
Wait, maybe.
And I go connect from here to there.
Okay.
It goes can't afford missing cable.
We're gonna get to the bottom of this. Let me tell you. No power. I see that.
Okay.
Iron ore.
Copper, right?
No power.
Copper.
Okay.
Power.
No,
Copper.
I figured out. We figured this out, right? I thought we figured this out.
Yeah, we did at some point.
This thing is burning leaves. So what?
But
the
it's
fuck?
burning leaves to make power, but it can't give power.
Right. So how did we do that? Is what I know. I know is that
Copper wire.
I know, but obviously, so the game's not unplayable. We know that much, so that we can logically deduce there is some way to get power to the smelter.
Right. And now what's over here again? This is the equipment. This is equipment. Okay. And this is...
Let's see what
Okay,
the
so
chat
you
has
can
to
make-
say about all this.
You can make iron ingots over here. Which means you can make copper ingots over here.
Okay.
But it's faster and not automatic. That's what it is. That thing just makes them automatically. With this, you have to stand here and do it. So we need to
Oh.
find
Right, okay.
copper.
All right. And how do we do that?
I think I actually remember where some is. Here, do you want to go together?
Oh, I'd love to go together.
Oh wait, we have a thing we can like see, right?
Yeah, like we have some kind of like scanner thing to find copper, but I don't remember how it works. Or I thought we did anyway. Or am I just confusing this with No Man's Sky?
No, we definitely do.
There's leaves
Because
here.
the developers were also confusing it with No Man's Sky. Okay, hold V. And you can scan for copper.
Oh, okay. I pushed V. Nothing happened. Now I see.
And you can select copper.
Yeah. Oh,
And I'm picking up
that's
leaves
a very-
for our
that's a far ping.
hungry leaf monster.
And I assume those are farther. Yeah. Oh, I need an auto miner. Ooh. No.
Ooh, you're right. I forgot
Ah.
about. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What?
I forgot about that there's enemies.
There's enemies?
Ah, they're blowing me up.
That's not good.
No, and I forget how to shoot them.
What did I come back here for? Right.
Hey, make sure you have your weapon in your hand.
Do I even have a weapon? Right?
You do.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Iron
Yikes,
plates
that was
and
rough.
rods.
That was really rough.
Oh.
All right, well, do you have the auto miner?
No, but I think I will have one soon.
Oh, that's great.
So I take it you also weren't very interested in, say, Infinifactory.
No.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. Is there this much resourcing, or do they just give you the stuff?
They just give you the stuff.
I'm
Mostly. I
slightly
mean,
more
there
interested in
are
that, I
some limits, but yeah, mostly they just give you the stuff. But it's also a lot simpler. It's, you know, it's more a game about... Well, I guess this is probably a game about optimizing also. This is a friendlier game.
This is a friendlier game?
I think so.
Well, you were not the one that was just being almost killed by bugs, so...
Oh, true. It's not friendlier in that way.
Alright, well, I guess I'll just sit here.
Yeah?
Why have you not brought the auto miner that we already have?
Well, because that one's mining iron, and I have the stuff to make a new one. Or two. Or six.
Yeah, it
I'll
sounds
make-
like you could have
I'm gonna make
been on
three.
your way.
What? I made
if
us
you had-
3 miners.
Yeah, but we only can use one of them.
We can use many of them.
But there's only one place nearby that does copper.
But we're gonna need more things than just copper.
I just mean right now I've been waiting for the auto miner.
I didn't know
And it would have
that.
been faster to just make one.
You could have went and made an auto miner.
I didn't know about the forgot about the auto miner until halfway.
Oh, so you just did nothing and I did something and you're mad about it.
No, I killed all the enemies between where you are and here.
Oh, okay. So what you're saying is we worked as a team?
Yeah, but my half of the team was faster.
Okay. I'm sorry?
You're forgiven.
Thanks? Ow, you could have been mining it, you shitbag.
No,
You
it doesn't
can-
work. You can't do that.
Yes, you can. I'm
you
doing
can?
it right
Oh, yeah, you
now.
stab at it.
You fucking asshole.
I forgot. Look, we haven't played this game in a while.
Oh, have we not?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess you're justified.
I don't even need a damn auto miner.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm gonna put down a bunch. What do you think about that?
I'm gonna run back with my hand mined artisanal copper, and I'm gonna make all the power lines we'll ever need.
Yeah, okay. Have fun with that. We're gonna be out here ripping up old power lines, stripping the cables.
Hey, don't go as the crow flies
Oh?
back. Yeah, you want to go back the way you came, not straight, because there's gonna be some angry
don't-
dogs.
In my defense, I don't know what the way I came was.
Well, you're gonna go. Oh, that's the way to the hub, right? But instead of going straight to the hub, you're gonna want to go
Yeah.
south down the hill instead of off the cliff, because off the cliff there's a dog, and
I
the
love
dog will bite your
dogs.
face.
Can you pet the dog?
No, dogs will eat you.
Okay. I think I ran past that thing. It looked like a boar to me. Ah! I'm fine,
Did you meet the dog?
by the way. No. Oh, I found a place with rocks. Ooh, I found some ore that was closer. That's we could have
But
used.
not iron.
Why? No, it was copper. Why didn't it show up on our scan?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, because it's pure. Or maybe we only scan for impure copper.
Oh, weird. we should scan for the
Oh,
good
wait,
shit.
wait. Go back. Is it dead? Did you kill it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Wait,
so I guess
like-
that's why, because it's not a mineable resource. It's just like a bonus that you can find.
Well,
Does that make sense?
yeah. I mean, it doesn't make sense that it wouldn't show up on the scanner. Can't have enough leaves. I'm just taking a look out here. Ooh, look at that thing.
What's that? What? Oh, that big thing. Yeah, look at that.
Big boy, take a big steppy.
Welcome to Morrowind. Am I right?
If I had played Morrowind, maybe I would be like, yeah.
Have you not played Morrowind?
I haven't played Morrowind. I've only bounced off the first 2 minutes of it. Multiple times, probably.
Okay, so here's what we need: 75 rods, 50 cables, and
What?
20 concrete.
That's so many. Get out of here.
75 rods.
Wait, iron or copper?
Iron rods, copper
Okay.
cable,
I have 12.
rock, concrete.
I have 12 iron rods.
Okay, that's fine. I have a bunch of iron rods. Not enough, but close.
And what will that do for us? How did we power this thing?
Hub upgrade. New hub
Oh,
upgrade.
you did get the cable and it's working now.
Yeah.
Cool.
I told you, handcrafted and artisanal.
Okay. That's good. And so now,
Here, drop four.
and now I
drop
can smell.
4 iron rods over here.
Get this iron out of here. Fuck this. Off. What is this? What? No. Where's my copper? There we go. What? Oh, well, finish that one.
Come put 4 iron rods in the bin over here.
What?
Put 4 iron rods in the bin, please. Our storage
I
bin.
think I broke it. Anyways, where's our
What did you
storage
break?
bin? Nothing.
Behind me.
Oh, that's not you. That's a ghost. God damn it. Where are you? Okay.
Here. Personal storage box. Put 4 in there. And what did you break?
Hey, have 6 on me. What do you say? No, I took the iron out of the smelter.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this might be an iron-only smelter. And can't I just take this away and put that there? I don't get it. Yeah, it must. Yeah. Oh. Okay, I got it.
I'm confused at what you're confused at.
Satisfactory. I couldn't figure out it. The interface was confusing, long story short.
Okay.
Once upon a time, the smelter had a confusing interface, the end.
Okay. It doesn't just have an input and an output.
It made me think that it couldn't take copper, but I was just like on a wrong thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I can. So we
No
need
one is
more.
stealing anyone's copper.
We need more rods, or we have enough
We have enough rods. We need concrete. That's the thing that I need. that I'm
for
not-
what are we making?
Hub upgrade 5.
Oh, okay. I don't think I have any limestone. The zippy zapper should be in my hands, though. Hands. There it is. Got it. By the way, we should have mentioned this much earlier. Shit. We're doing a marathon next Saturday, starting at noon Eastern time, to raise money for my teeth replacement. You could certainly donate now if you'd like to by going to tinyurl.com/KylieTeeth. But we are going to be raising money for that by doing a live marathon. We're going to be playing straight through Sonic Adventure. We're going to put Sonic Adventure into a Dreamcast. We're gonna start a new file, and Supersonic's gonna beat Chaos. And depending on how quick we do that, we might have time for other stuff, or that might be it. Who knows? Who could say? You know?
Yeah. Who knows? Hey, where's Limestone?
I don't know. Let's scan for it. Ooh, I broke this rock.
Down this way is the closest one, looks like.
Yeah.
I wish that we had found a place. I guess that's what the conveyor belts will be
I
for.
should go back and get my other 2 auto miners, probably.
Or you mean collect from them?
Well, I should collect from them, and I should collect one and like bring it over to the limestone at least.
Oh, I thought you still had one more because you made 3.
I put down all 3.
Wow.
You know, just to make a point, mostly.
To make the point that later on you're gonna have to go and get one of those.
Well, we're gonna have to go back anyways to get the copper. So actually, never mind. I didn't waste anything. And you know what I always say? I say waste not, want not. That's me.
Yeah. And you're always
I'm always saying that. And I've always said that. Sonic Adventure. Could that be something? Hey, I have a great question. Where's my copper miners? I think they're up here. I realized I was just kind of blindly running. Here they are.
Careful or you'll get whacked.
I'll get whacked?
Yeah, killed.
By what?
By the different things in the game that are trying to kill you.
No, we made friends.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, the dog, you just have to throw him a big juicy steak. He lets you right on through.
Hub upgrade. I did it all on my own.
Congratulations. You have
Yeah,
unlocked
but actually it popped up on my
Building Mark
screen like
1.
I did it, so I
Building
still feel
storage
good about it.
container.
It's
Hub
almost like we're a
feature,
team.
Additional biomass burner.
God.
10th objective.
It's almost
only
like we
it
were like-
worked
Hub upgrade
together
6.
to
Note,
achieve a
there are
common
no
goal
notes.
collectively.
It is almost like that, but we actually didn't.
Hello, doggy.
I tried to warn you.
Actually, the thing that made me yell was that I accidentally jumped off a cliff. And
Oh,
then when
okay.
I landed, I was near the fire-breathing monster.
Ensure a resource node is clear of clutter before placing a miner Mark 1.
Okay.
Multiple biomass burners can be connected to the same power grid for increased capacity.
Okay.
Oh, and we are out of power. Oh, we have 2. No, we have 2 now.
No.
Yeah, we do.
Eh? 2 what now? Ah,
2 burners?
nice.
Yeah. But it says it has no connection.
But no, that's not what I want. There we go. No connection. That's not right.
There we go.
Oh.
Now it's
hello.
connectioned.
Hey, I can still hear you.
That's good. Why wouldn't you
Ooh.
be?
Because my game crashed, but the stream is still going. So that's
Okay.
looks like we're all aces over here, bud.
Yeah.
Let me
we're
just hop
loving
back
this.
in there. It is early access. So, you know.
All right, so we have now a miner instead of the little auto miner. We have a big miner. So that is great.
Is the size the only difference?
I don't know. It does it faster, I think. But I'm having trouble figuring out actually how to do it.
That will happen in this game, won't it?
Congratulations. You
Oh,
have
it's
unlocked
running now. What did you do?
Building Miner Mark 1. Building storage container.
Oh, did you connect it with a
Feature,
cable?
Additional biomass
Yeah, I
burner.
did.
I was busy having my game
10th
crash, so I
objective,
stopped
complete hub
listening.
upgrade 6.
And potentially
Note,
couldn't
That's
even
fine.
hear
no
you.
notes.
Okay, so
Okay,
that's going.
so is it conveyor belt time, do you think?
Yeah.
How do you build something? That's a question. Okay, I figured out how to build something. Here's what we can do. We have a constructor. We already have that. We have a miner, which costs an auto miner 10 plates, iron plates, and 10 concrete. I love this. Extract solid
Oh, we have a
resource from
map.
the resource node it's built on. The normal extraction rate is
does
60
nothing.
resources per minute. Modified depending on purity.
Constructor. Power line. I see. Cool.
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna build something right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna build our first real miner.
Oh, okay. I feel like I'm gonna build a constructor. What do we think about that?
We already have a constructor.
We do?
Yeah, it's the thing that smelts.
No, that's the smelter. I thought.
But they look the same to me. What does
Not
a
to
constructor
me.
do?
It constructs things.
What does it
Obviously.
construct? Why don't we read the description of what
I
it is?
I
before?
know. Can be automatic. Crafts one part into another part.
Wait,
So
it does
like
what?
it crafts one part into another part. So it could take ingots and make it into like plates, or it could make it into pipes.
Okay, so it's like our construction bench but automatic.
Yeah, but it can only do one bench task basically, but
At
it
a
can do
time.
it a bunch at a time.
Do you have to at a time? So you can change what it does, but it can only do one thing.
Probably. Can't afford this. I need iron plates and iron pipes.
Iron plates and iron pipes.
Uh-huh. Oh no!
What's wrong?
It happened again.
What's going on?
The
with your
game an early access game keeps crashing. That's what's going on. And that's all I have to say on that. I don't know.
I'm surprised. I'm just surprised because it hasn't crashed for me at all. So
Well,
it's
I'm streaming.
yeah, that's true. But the stream's staying up.
True, but maybe I don't know. Maybe
It did crash for me a lot. I think the last time we played though, it crashed for me a couple times. So maybe not super surprising.
But I will praise this game for how totally painless it is to jump into a friend's game. Wonderful.
Way to go, Satisfactory.
Way to go, Satisfactory.
Okay, so I'm almost able to build this constructor.
Congratulations. You have unlocked Building Miner Mark 1. Building storage container.
forget how
Hub
many it
feature,
costs.
Additional biomass burner. 10th objective. Complete hub upgrade
Miner,
6.
not constructor.
Note. There are
Although
no
maybe the
notes.
constructor's a good idea because I am hating sitting here and crafting all this stuff.
Yeah, maybe I'll build another. Well,
Okay.
How's the smelter doing? Smelter's just sitting there. So that smelter can get to work on this iron ore. Oh.
Ooh, you can quick search. That's awesome.
Nice. All right. Oh, okay. So.
How rotate?
Oh, so what are you about to build? A miner?
Miner.
And this,
Is this too big to put here?
I think it's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Cause now I'm gonna build a constructor.
We can put a conveyor belt.
Yeah.
Right from there, right into there.
How do I rotate? Oh no, I
Power.
can't afford. I need cable. I'm stupid.
Is it not on iron ore? Did it lie to me when it was like, yeah, put it right here? No, it is. It is.
Yeah,
Right.
it is.
Okay, it's going. It took a second to start going, so I was like, oh no, did I make a huge mistake?
Can I build yet? Oh, I need plates. What? I thought I had. Oh, reinforced plates? Is that what it said? Oh no.
Look
What
at
is
this. Look at
a-
this. Look at
Oh,
this.
okay. What? Huh?
Kylie,
What?
look at-
What? I'm trying. What? What? Ah! Ooh, nice. Yeah.
That kind of rules.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Reinforced iron plate. Okay, cool. Oh, you have to make the screws out of pipes. That's insidious. All right. Literally gonna make enough to build one constructor.
While we're playing this, we're talking about tinyurl.com/Kylie Teeth.
Mm-hmm.
If you've already gone there, or if you're like, well, I'm gonna wait for the marathon so that I can be part of the marathon, another place you can go to help both of us is contentburger.biz and subscribe. Recurring monthly donation. We all understand Patreon at this point. We know what it is. Yeah. Maybe a little further away.
Well,
But to the right.
I can't go to the right
north.
because this ghost
The
is
ghost
standing
is there. Fuck you, ghost.
This is good.
That's good enough.
I'm sure we can move it.
Yeah.
They don't look permanent. They look mobile.
They don't, but
I think they look almost like Terrans from StarCraft. Like they look, like I'm sure there's a restructuring fee, but they look like they could be, like collapsed and hauled off or something. That's what I think. Uh-oh. Our construction is halted.
it's because we haven't picked for this to make like
What should it
plates
make?
yet.
Plates? Concrete. No. Plates.
No, it can't. It has to be one of the
Right.
one of the metal things.
Pipes or plates? Rods are... I'm gonna
Oh,
pick
that's
one.
what you were calling pipes, the rods.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
That's okay.
Rods? You can just
Okay,
make
no,
rods into screws. I'm just gonna pick one.
Pick one. Okay. You need another power line.
I've picked one. Oh. No power. Right.
Yeah,
Yep.
I got it. Now it's powered now.
Cool.
Oh wait.
But I don't know that I have set it correctly to... I have it set to make some rods, but I don't think it's going to be using the incoming... I think I just put some iron into it. But how do we get it to... Oh, are only you allowed to alter this because you are the one who put it here? Because when I go into the menu, there's a locked plate over the bottom part. Oh, but I selected the recipe though.
Yeah, no, I don't know what. Can you? I don't understand why.
This power pole is not connected to.
Yeah,
this
it's
thing.
because I think that we've hit the maximum output on these two because we're already powering.
No, I think
two things.
Don't we just have to build a cable?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It won't let me build a cable.
Boo. Oh.
Right? Because you didn't believe me.
No, I didn't understand what you were saying.
Yeah, we have.
Okay.
We're producing
We need
two.
Yeah, we need to
megawatts.
We got to build
Already?
another power thing, right? Hub? Another hub? Does that make sense? That doesn't make sense. Maybe we have to look. Maybe there's a recipe.
No. We do
for,
have to build another power plant. I think
But there might be a recipe for like just the power plant part of it.
there is. That's what I'm saying. We just unlocked it.
Oh. And we don't build that here. What do we build it at the hub? Or what's the deal here?
What's
there's
the
only
button?
one more. Only one more hub upgrade. Oh, but maybe that's just tier 0. So.
What is the What's the button? I keep forgetting the button to, like, open. Oh, it's Q. Okay. Q. We have.
Oop.
Conveyor pole. Power line. I could have sworn that we just unlocked a new thing from the hub. So, hub. Oh no, we are about to unlock another biomass burner.
Oh, okay.
after
So we
do
have
this.
to
So
wait.
we need 100 rods, 100 plates, 100 wire, and 50 concrete.
Let's disconnect the miner for right now because we don't need any more
I
resources
agree.
for the moment.
Yeah, totally. Here, I'll do that.
Okay. And I'm gonna run to the bathroom one quick second.
God, I wish I could remember any of the buttons. Like, every time I need to do something, it's a fucking fight. So this thing is producing rods. Great. Sorry. I know that you can't see what I'm doing.
Kiefer.
but- So yeah, hi.
Oh, I see our thing is going there.
It is going. We're making rods now, and then after that we're gonna make plates.
Question. I realized I had a guitar question I didn't quite ask.
Sure.
So like the what was it, intonation? Or
Intonation,
the,
yeah.
the different things you can tune on the guitar.
Yeah.
Am I gonna need some like? I have to spend some money on some tools, or do I have what I need to like?
Screwdriver.
That's it.
Yep, screwdriver. Usually
what
it's Phillips.
Well, how do I check the like? Well, I guess what the intonation is.
The intonation is so you
check it on the
tune your
12th
string.
fret.
So it's the E string, right? So you tune your
Yeah.
string to E, make sure it's as close as possible, and then you go to the 12th fret, pluck it, and if it's also a perfect E, and it's never
Right.
going to be spot on,
Right.
Or I mean, it's rarely going to be spot on.
Yeah.
But like as long as it's still in tune according to the tuner, then you're good. And if it's not, then you're wrong. And so then what you do is you change the intonation by either tightening or loosening the screw on the bridge, and then retune it,
Right.
and then check again. And it should be like, God, let me see if I can remember how this goes.
I get it.
Look it up, but it's like if you want it to be if you're flat, then you tighten it, and if you're sharp, if your intonation is sharp, then you loosen it. So
Right.
double check that.
That that would make sense because that's how you make sound go up and down.
Well, it's about changing the length of the
Right,
string, because
yeah,
it's not really
okay.
tightening, because you tighten it, but then you have to retune it.
Right.
So you tighten
you
it
have
and
to
it will
tighten
get
it,
sharper, but
and then
you have to
retune
tune
it,
it
and
back
then
down
Yeah.
and then check.
Tune it back down and then check the 12th fret again.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we've got. Did I pick up?
I'm picking up the rods. If you're checking the thing and the rods aren't there, it's because I'm taking the rods.
Oh, okay, why?
Because I'm a rod thief? I don't know. Because it just seemed like
Are you
someone
taking
had
the
to
rods
pick
to
up.
do the hub upgrade?
Well, yeah. If that's what you think I should do with them.
Yeah, it is.
It just seemed like someone had to pick up those rods, so I picked them up.
I was gonna.
I built a conveyor belt between the smelter and the constructor,
Yeah, I actually had deleted that conveyor belt because I didn't think we needed it.
and okay, so I disagreed, and that's why I built it again.
Well, because eventually we're going to want to have, we're going to want to do something with copper, and we're going to have this iron conveyor belt going straight into it, but we're not always going to need iron stuff.
Ooh.
So that's why I did that.
Ooh.
What's up?
Ooh, an Unreal process has crashed. UE4 factory game.
Wow,
Send
this is your
and
fourth time, right?
restart.
Third time?
Yep.
I wonder if this is something with your computer and Unreal,
I don't know.
or if it's your game.
Who
But I
could
need you to
say?
come back. I can see you running. It's kind of funny.
I'm coming.
You're stuck. You're stuck in place running.
Good.
I wish I was streaming so that I could see this, and also
I'm
because
just
you're
gonna
the one
hold
that keeps
W and
crashing.
maybe I'll just pick up running where I left off.
Oh, that would be really funny. Let's watch. No, that's a shame.
Aw,
As soon as you started loading in your character, like,
bummer.
yeah.
Congratulations.
19
You have
letters
unlocked
long.
Building, Miner Mark 1. Building, storage container. Hub feature, additional biomass burner.
Okay, let's switch to
10th
plates. I'm
objective,
switching to plates here.
complete hub upgrade 6.
Wait, no, we need a
Note,
we need a
there are
100.
no notes.
Oh, okay. I'm switching
Rods.
back to
Do you-
plates. Rods. I'm switching back to rods is what I meant to say.
How many rods do you have?
Wait, we need plates too.
Yeah, but we need 100 rods, so you
All
might as well
right.
just wait till we have them all.
Okay,
How
fine.
many rods do you have currently?
I have only a few.
Okay, what does that mean? How many is only a
I'm
few?
gonna tell you. I have 0 rods because I put 39 in the hub upgrade.
Oh, you already put some in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I put 39 in the hub. Funny, we had the same amount.
Wow.
some more
Oh my
rods.
gosh, twinsies.
Isn't that funny?
Ha! I'm having the time of my life. Let's make some wire. And not concrete. I have a lot of iron to make a lot of plates.
That's good because we're low. I'm low on iron.
Okay. So these are the last. That was the last rod we needed, right?
Yeah, so we can switch to. I'll switch to the plates for us. Boom,
I'm already in there,
plates.
baby.
Okay, so let's drop these in. Boom, 100.
Drop them.
A hundo.
Okay.
Check it out.
Wow. Check this out. Huh? And what about that then?
Oh yeah, we'll check. Wait.
Nah, I don't care anymore.
No, wait.
No, I just
Check
stopped
this
caring.
out.
Nope.
Oh, fuck. Not fair.
Sorry, you can't control when I care. I don't care anymore. There's nothing you can do to get the victory back.
Damn, the human condition. You can't control when others care.
Wow.
It's a microcosm. Picking up this limestone.
Oh, but
It's actually lime. It's not limestone. It's limestone.
oh, it belongs to lime.
Yeah, it comes from ticks.
That makes sense. No. Is it true?
No.
Okay.
So you've been watching Taskmaster, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I watched a whole bunch of it.
Yeah, it sounds like you watched like 40 episodes of it.
It's really good. It's a good show.
Yeah.
You weren't lying. It was true.
No.
Um,
It really I feel like there was a period where a lot of Americans see British TV and they go, "Wow, British TV, it's so much better than American TV. They're funnier, their comedians are better. It's not as corporatized."
yeah.
And I think that's mostly not really true.
Yeah.
But because there's a lot of really shitty British TV, and they're plenty corporatized. But I mean, we're talking about the British Empire here. They're not woke.
No.
But it's also they're just more willing to have a show that is just funny people being funny.
Yeah. That's
People want to watch comedians having fun with each other.
it's just funny people having a good time mostly. I was just watching it I was thinking how if the show was on American TV, it would be terrible because they would force there to be a bunch of people on the show that are not funny or have no charisma at all, and it would just be terrible.
Yeah. And there was an American version of it, and they canceled it.
You'd have to have
season.
Chrissy Teigen on there, and
Yeah,
yeah.
And that's what we did. That's why we don't have panel shows, because we have talk shows instead. And so it's
Yes.
actors being boring, talking about
Oh God, it's
pitching
so
their movies.
boring.
Yeah,
I
it's
can't believe
extremely
people
boring.
watch that every night.
I know,
Ooh.
every night.
Ugh.
They don't even do. They don't
God.
really even do stand up
What
anymore.
did I
They used
come
to
here
have
for? I
stand
have
up
no
on there
more copper.
every show. They don't really do that anymore. Not that those were ever particularly good, but
It's nice though.
it's nice. It's better than
Yeah,
than watching Jimmy Fallon doing a goofy song with I mean, I just want to say Chrissy Teigen again. Chrissy Teigen.
With Danny
I-
Trejo.
I do kind of want to see Danny Trejo doing something.
Sure. I mean, everyone loves Danny Trejo. It's just I just think that it doesn't Jimmy Fallon do stuff with Danny Trejo all the time.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. Danny Trejo's basically just down for anything, I think.
Yeah.
Shit, what would I
Certainly down for Spy Kids.
The later seasons, I mean, like after the first season, I'm at a place in Taskmaster where the contestant pool is starting to diversify a bit more, but like the first season definitely just seemed like the host asked their comedian friends to be part of a show they didn't know anything about, and they just agreed.
Yeah.
Or at least that's what they say at some point, I think.
That is mostly true. Having
because he definitely
Frank Skinner. Frank Skinner is like a famous comedy writer, and I do not think was just a guy who was friends with Greg Davies, but or with even less likely with Alex Horn.
I forget what her name was, but the female contestant on the first series, I don't remember any of their names. They clearly had been friends with the host Greg
Greg Davies,
for many years. There were a couple comments here and there that were like kind of, I don't know. Nice one, Kylie. You really stuck the landing on that thought.
I know who she is. She was in a show with him. Like they acted on TV together and had been they've been friends. What was the thought that you didn't stick?
I don't care.
Just that
I said that there had been there were some exchanges between her and the host Greg Davies that just made it clear that they had been friends for many years. So it had this like the first season very much had this vibe of like a lot of these people are just friends or just had worked a lot together, being like comedians or comedy actors.
I think that's a vibe that panel shows have a lot, where it's like,
I guess that's true.
England's a small place.
Yeah, okay.
The whole UK is a small place, honestly, and then you end up with like this thing where it's like, okay, so it's
small, and yet though it is kind of big.
It is kind of big.
How closely can we just accidentally replay one for one like conversations we've had on Run Button before?
Have we talked about that? I don't remember.
I think I think we've literally had a thing before where you said that Britain is a small place, and I'm like, well, actually, but a little bit big, and then we just go back and forth, and then we look up the size of Britain, and we talk about how, from a certain perspective, it's really small, but from another perspective, it's a little big.
That's funny. Good for us.
Good for us.
So it's like I don't know. I think the panel show thing that happens all the time, I think, is like, oh, so it's a comedian host and their comedian friends, and then like one or two people who are just famous, etceteras.
Yeah.
Like oh, you're not friends the way the rest of us are friends, but you're famous, so that's why you're here.
Right.
But they have to talk and be funny at the same time as all the comedians.
But luckily, Taskmaster is a show where you don't have to be funny on your own that much, because the show
will be funny for you.
The show will be funny for you. You will embarrass yourself, but it will be funny, and it doesn't matter. It's okay.
But pretty much everyone that they bring on is a comedian or an actor or a musician. Like, they don't have like famous. They don't have.
Hey,
a lot of people who are,
Hub
like,
upgraded by me on my
nice.
own, completely by myself.
Like season 2 has Richard, tall goofy guy.
Congratulations.
Richard,
You succeeded in every
Richard Osman.
On behalf of
And he's not a
Sid
comedian, but he's
Incorporated,
like
I thank
he's
you
like
for
a
your
TV
current and
presenter,
future
and he's pretty
service.
funny.
Additional
Yeah,
knowledge.
what's
The
great
hub
about the
terminal
show
has
is
been
it's
converted
just,
to give
you know,
access to
it's a
milestones. They're to
competition,
ensure
but
you
that's
progress
really
along
just a
Brexit-approved
veneer. So
protocols.
it's not a very competitive show. Mostly people are being
Note,
positive
future
and
developments should
having
be aimed at
a pretty good
constructing
time
the
with
space
it, which is
elevator
fun.
and as such
That's true, but I
initiating
do
project
think that the
assembly.
best seasons
Good luck.
are the ones where there are a few characters who genuinely want to win.
Oh no! Is
Wow.
there no tier? Are there no more tiers after tier 0 in like this early access? I'm looking at the hub upgrades. I don't
Go.
know. Maybe we need to get a new type of hub or something.
Wait, I don't understand what this is. Activity milestone. So we got to tier 6 though.
Space elevator. I want to go to space. You want to go to space?
Yeah, I guess I do.
No, I don't. What does this do?
I don't understand what happened. Where did all of our other hub upgrades go?
I
So we
upgraded
did
the
hub
hub.
upgrade 6 of tier 0.
Yeah, it just
And now
happened.
there's tier 1.
Right, but I
Yeah,
don't see
milestone
that.
cost. So we need 200 cables, 200 rods, 500 screws,
Oh,
300 plates.
It glitched on my end. It didn't display
Oh,
right
okay.
before. Okay, cool.
Smart rewards, smart plating, assembler, copper
What,
sheet,
what do
rotor,
we want to
contour frame.
funnel? Which milestone do we want to go for?
Is that a choice that we have?
It seems like we have 3 to choose from, but I don't know that we get
No,
much
tier 0 we
info.
already did.
Yeah, tier 1.
Oh, you're
We
saying
we can pick. It looks like we can pick any of these other ones to go for. They just need an amount of resources. It's basically
Right.
just like saying like which task do you want to pin as the thing you're shooting for. I don't know. Base building
I think base building.
or logistics. What if we get conveyor
But
splitter?
we don't have a complicated enough conveyor system to need to do that, I don't think. But let's do one.
Okay.
Okay, but first of all, we do need the biomass thing. Biomass.
So we're gonna
burner.
do the base building thing.
Do you have 15 rods and 25
No.
wire? Okay.
I have 35 wire. You can pry it from my cold, dead hands.
Do I have to?
No, you just could if I died suddenly. You can. You don't.
I
it's
wouldn't
not. You must.
do that.
You could.
Right.
Like
I'd
when,
honestly, I'd wait-
What is
I'd
it?
wait
Charlton
until-
Heston, who held up the gun and blah blah, cold dead hands, NRA rally. That guy. That was Charlton Heston, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And I think for years I interpreted that to mean the only way that you could take that rifle from him was if he were dead. But I think now I see he probably just meant if he died but there was a bear, you could take the gun from his cold dead hands and then you could kill the bear to save your life. The bear that was about to maul you.
I think that works.
Yeah. Satisfactory has a bit more weighting than I would like.
Well, I think the idea is that we're creating a much more elaborate system than we have so far.
That's true. I am kind of spacing out a little bit. What's going on, Smelter?
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of stuff.
I've been doing a lot of stuff. Fuck you. Like I'm gonna smelt
Sure.
copper over here.
Hey, I'm not here to argue with you.
Oh, it sounds like you're arguing.
Hey,
with me.
friend, not here to cause any troubles.
Hey, I'm not your friend, pal.
Hey, I'm not your pal, buddy.
Hey, listen, Chief. I'm not your buddy. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Got it. Nailed it. Listen, boss. Does that work? What is this thing
Insert.
now? What is this?
This
here?
is
Ooh, power.
power.
We already had more power, I thought.
No, we did not have
Oh,
more
okay,
power. We
okay.
disconnected the thing, and this produces way more power.
Cool.
So this is a big help.
I'm gonna go
This
get
produces-
some leaves. At
This
least
thing produces 4 megawatts. The other 2 burners in tandem. Oh wait, they're producing 9.
At least gathering leaves
together.
is pretty painless. You can just cruise through and mash the E key.
Yeah, that's totally true.
Hey, do we want to talk about how the meme?
This ought to be good.
Do we want to talk about this has really been eating at me for years at this point, and get ready, I'm finally ready to unload
Jeez.
about it.
Oh god, everyone brace for a
Hang
hot take.
back. Yeah, here it
Brace
comes.
for impact.
I think we might have talked about this already. You read they changed the consensus on what the meme was, changed from press X to pay respects to press F to pay respects.
Yeah, that's 2 memes being combined into one.
No, it's the same. It's just it's the X button on console, but it's the F key on PC. And I always heard it as X from like Xbox. But like now everyone says F, like, and people claim that it was always the one that people said, but I don't think so. I think like
it
I think
became
it
that
like
because
F overtook X at some point.
it became F because of people doing it in Twitch chats. That's why it became F. And so people who are saying it was always F are wrong. It was X. And you can go back to the original image. There's an original image. There's a screen
Well,
cap.
but it's F on PC.
Right, but the original screen cap that went viral was press X.
Right. That's what I've been saying.
Because and that's why it was X and not A, because it wasn't an Xbox thing. It was oh no, I'm stuck. Oh, I'm out.
No, it was on Xbox, and so it was pushing the X button because it was.
It wasn't X in.
Yeah.
It wasn't the PlayStation
No.
X. It was the Xbox X. Okay, well then Square. It didn't say Square.
That you might be thinking of the. Well, no, pushing X to doubt from LA Noire was also an Xbox button.
Yeah.
X is the doing button on Xbox controllers typically.
Sometimes it's A.
If you're making your game and you're not fucking up, in Kylie's book, you're making the X button the do stuff button.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. So what are we doing?
What are we gonna make here?
So who are we?
So what is this now? Huh? Cable, you say?
Did you take my cable?
What?
Did you just take all my cable?
You mean the rods? I did not take your rods. I picked up the rods that were in this constructor, and if you would like them, I will gladly give them to you.
Oh, you.
Since
what
we're
do-
working
what do-
together,
what did I want them
they're-
for?
these rods belong to both of us, so you can have them if you want them.
No, I was not making rods. I was making wire.
No, I just told it to start making wire.
Did you?
Yeah, because I shifted the smelter from iron to copper, but it was still had the constructor had iron to work through, and it just finished, and now it's ready to start making stuff out of copper. And I just took the iron rods that it had been making.
Gosh, I just could have sworn that I was making wire.
Whoa!
What's up?
I think it's these ghost people standing around.
Yeah.
It just you know, there's.
I hate them. I'll tell you what, I hate them.
I wish we could kill them all. I'll say that.
I'll say that right now. I wish that we could.
Dude, I think we should just tie him up, throw him in the river. You just looked really spooky. You looked like another ghost, but closer.
I'm not. I'm real.
But you're just Keith.
I'm real. Please, I'm real. All right, I need an auto miner.
Who has any of
Ooh,
those?
I can get one of the auto miners. I can just get one of the auto miners that we've got down at the mine.
I already have. I have 2 auto miners.
No, it's fine because I'm going to replace the miner at the copper fields.
Oh, okay.
With a real miner.
Say hi to David while you're over there for me.
I will, so I need 10 plates is all, and that's all I need.
Just...
Redo that whole scene, but with resources from crafting video games.
All I need is
and
this
these
copper
iron
ore
rods,
and this
and
iron
that's
ore,
all.
and this copper wire and these cables.
And that's all I need. And this
and
biomass wood. And
this
that's all I need.
And this concrete, and that's all I need.
And these flower petals, and this cable.
Yeah.
And that's all.
That's all I need, and this zip zapper.
That movie holds up. That
Yeah?
movie holds up real good.
All right.
I mean, how funny has every time that bit comes up, it's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime most of the bits from that movie come up, it's funny.
Yeah.
Most of them.
Yeah, most of them.
Most of them.
You don't get. I mean, you can't have a movie where every single joke is the best joke in the movie. It's just impossible.
No, definitionally, it's not. That's not possible.
Yeah.
What are we trying to build?
I'm building a miner at the copper mine, and I'm going to build a giant conveyor belt.
Do you want to gather 1,500 copper wire with me to make a space elevator?
No, because I'm going to use that copper wire to make cable to make a conveyor belt.
Okay, it's fine.
But that
That's all we
conveyor
got
belt
going
will
on
allow
over
us
here, huh?
to do the rest of it much more easily.
There's not a lot for us to shoot for here, is there?
What do you mean?
We just have like these constructors and miners. I guess the miners are kind of new.
Yeah. Miners are new, and the constructors, and then we're gonna get.
I guess
an
I'm just
assembler?
trying to figure out what to do next, and I can't figure that out.
I mean, you're right to do the space elevator, but to get that 1,000 copper, we're gonna need to build miners and conveyor belts.
And you're building a... Okay. And you're building a copper miner. Should I build a limestone miner? Keith?
I'm thinking a limestone
Oh,
miner.
okay.
No.
No?
No,
Okay.
I think that you should build. What do these do? Hey, what's the button? A Q. Okay, so can be used as a connector for conveyor belts. The height of the pole can be adjusted. Useful to route conveyor belts in a more controlled manner over long distances. Okay, so what I need is iron plates and poles and some concrete, and that's what we need.
And that's all we need.
That's all we need.
This
is all I need.
It might make some good sense to start, we could build like an assembly line from miner to smelter to constructor over near the resource nodes, so that when we go over there to collect stuff, we have like a finished product or like a finished material, rather than just like a bunch of copper that we have to lug back or build a million miles of conveyor belt.
Explain to me.
Hmm?
Explain to me again what you were trying.
Well, we're not gonna build big, huge conveyor belts across the whole land right now, are we?
Why? Why not?
I don't know. Can we build enough to reach that far?
Oh, totally.
Okay.
I mean, I think so. I think that's what the game is, right?
Well, I just didn't think that we were like able to achieve that right now.
I think we are.
All right.
Nice. I killed an animal.
Good job.
Very cute little bird. I think it was innocent.
I hate animals, so I'm glad that you did that.
Unfortunately, I don't think I can eat it, but it looks sort of like a parrot-sized hummingbird, but with the tail of an otter.
Parrot-sized hummingbird, but with a tail of an otter? Is that a riddle?
No, that's what the animal was.
Okay.
It's just an honest,
Just
honest
yeah.
description.
Okay. Sorry.
All right, so we need metal plates is what I need. Should I build a second constructor?
Yeah. We have more than one thing to build, so we should certainly have more than one structure to build things. I put down 2 auto miners, portable auto miners on limestone. And now we have a big miner on the copper.
I need 2 metal plates.
I have
You have
some
2 metal?
Yeah, probably. Am I crawling? What did I just do? Oh no, I just stopped sprinting. I held my finger down on the shift key for so long I forgot that you could take it up. I have iron, so I'll go make the plates.
No, I've got iron. I can do it.
Oh, alright. He doesn't need my help, folks. Sorry. Oh, we can take wood and turn it into biomass. Wait.
True story.
So we can't burn wood until it's it's
reinforced
pulped?
iron plate. How do you reinforce an iron plate?
You add screws to it.
Extremely cool.
Yeah.
I love
So
to
I
screw.
can't put this in here.
Why not?
Love to screw.
I was gonna say I love to screw screws.
I have a
into
T-shirt
iron
that says
plates.
that. It's a T-shirt that says that, and there's 3 frogs sitting on a log, and then a Budweiser logo. Okay, so no, the wood does not work, which I assume.
No, you can. Oh, you can't really.
Well, you go to the workbench and you turn the wood into biomass, and then you can burn it. It's just annoying to me because these teeth, these grinder
They
teeth
look
things
so
on the
grindy.
outside could so obviously take wood.
Yeah.
Yeah. This thing is built,
that's what a mulcher looks like.
Right, this thing is built to mulch wood, so why would I need to pre-mulch the wood? That is why I tried to put wood in it.
I guess maybe it's not. I mean, maybe it's slow
No.
enough that it really is meant for grinding leaves into a powder
I mean, well,
versus grinding wood into mulch.
but it's not about speed, it's about how much power is behind it. I mean, this thing honestly looks like it could chew up metal pipes.
Yeah, it does. You're not wrong. Hey, and when you're right, you're right.
And me?
When you're
Always-
right, yeah.
I'm always right.
Okay, reinforced plates. Get 2 of them. Craft. Boom, 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 boom. 1. Boom, 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 boom. 2. Nice. Hey,
Boom, boom,
nice.
boom, 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 boom. 3. Is the game over? Or are we still going?
Still going. Okay, so,
All right, so
this
I-
constructor.
Is this gonna
This
start making?
constructor's gonna go the other way because this is gonna be our. This is
How
gonna
about
be
it
our.
starts making plates to do
copper.
the conveyor belt?
Say again.
Well, since this is right next to our iron, should we have it make plates for conveyor belts to make, to get the copper closer and stuff?
Yeah, I think that this one, like once we have it, boom, look at that.
Wait. Why is this not going? Wait, why is this not going? Why is
What's not going?
Oh, whoops. There we go. We just didn't have the thing set. We had it set to, this is annoying, I think, but we
It's
had it
because
set to copper ore, but it didn't know to switch to iron ore. But I suppose
When
you
you
might
when you
not
put
want
the iron
your-
in, you had to switch the recipe.
Yeah, the smelter was sitting there doing nothing because it was being fed iron, but it was set to copper ore, copper bars. So it was just like, I don't know what to do with this. Which I guess fair enough, whatever. I keep thinking the person standing next to the constructor is you, but it's just a cyber ghost.
Yeah, sure is.
Ooh, we have a lot of wire. Let's see. Iron plates. Yeah.
Right, and so I need a smelter.
So this thing, it has an option to build reinforced iron plates, the constructor, but it
Yeah.
would need screws and iron plates to do that. So we must be able to give it 2 inputs, right?
The constructor.
Or some kind of combiner
think-
for a conveyor belt.
I think that. But can it not just? It can't figure out how to do screws. It can't do both. I think it can do both processes.
Maybe.
That's what I think.
Let's see.
I think you just do.
Wait, maybe reinforced iron plates aren't an option.
It can do screws though.
Right.
Oh, we need an assembler. That's what an assembler would
Okay,
do. So it
gotcha.
can do ingots to rods.
So we
to
could
screws,
split-
But it
we
can't
could,
do screws and plates.
We could split the conveyor belt line and have this one doing screws if we wanted, but this is, I think the regular plates is good, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start building. Well, how much? Da 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 da. 1. I don't know. Oh, I need some concrete.
Ugh, good luck.
Oh boy. Hey. Actually, I think I have a
Smelter,
bunch of
need
limestone.
5
So.
rods.
Let's see.
So it's rod time. First of all, it's rod time.
First of all, first thing, it's rod time. Hey Keith, real quick. It's
Yeah.
rod time.
It is, and
Yeah.
and we're all saying it.
And everyone's been saying it. Oh, okay. The biomass, turning wood into biomass is very fast. It looked like it was going to be slow, so that's nice. Oh, but the wood biomass is different from the leaf biomass, so you can't put it in the same burner.
That sucks.
All right, maybe we'll put leaves back in here, and I'll put the wood in the other one.
I added leaves to one of them already.
But yeah, I want to see if I think the leaves can fit in back here. Or not. There we go. I love a good assembly line.
Who doesn't? I'm about to make a big one, so. All right, so I have what I need for the smelter.
Okay, so this miner is backed up because it's producing more than the smelter can take, so we can connect the second smelter. So maybe I'll work on that.
I was actually just about but isn't this sufficient enough? Do we actually need more than it's producing?
We always
Because
need
I'm
more,
about to build a smelter for copper.
Okay.
So.
Well, but this one's for iron.
Right. Okay, so we need 2. You think we need 2 for iron?
It sure seems like we could handle it.
Okay. I just have so much ore still.
How many iron rods do you have?
I don't have many iron rods, but I do have tons of ore. I have just on my person 200
Ore?
iron ore.
Well then, all the more reason to make another smelter, right?
Okay.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Alright, so.
Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Biomass is specifically biomass is more energy efficient than burning leaves. So you can take the leaves and also turn that into biomass. So we should be doing that instead of burning leaves.
Okay.
So maybe I'll go grab the leaves that remain out of here and do that. Yoink. Yoink. It's getting hot. Ah. But it was okay.
Oh boy. I need
Oh
concrete.
boy.
Oh brother.
Huh?
Where art thou? So, all right. So you're fucking around with this biomass stuff. Explain to me what you've been doing.
I took our leaves and I converted it into biomass so that it would be more efficient.
More efficient.
More efficient in what way? I don't know.
I don't know. That's what I heard you saying.
Yeah.
In what way?
Well, let me tell you in what way. Once I open this thing back up. Biomass is much more energy efficient than raw biological matter.
Okay.
I don't know. I think it just means, oh wait, okay. Production rate. No. 30 megawatts every 6 seconds is, wait. Power production. Oh. I don't know then. I'm lost.
Okay. Cool.
The power system
well, the
is
game said that it's more
complicated.
efficient, so I guess it is.
So
right?
there you go. And now we know. Oh, I have flower petals. I could probably... Oh. Interface confusing. Colorful native flower petals used for crafting. In here, not much going on still.
Okay. So
We got some concrete. We're gonna build another... whatever. No. We don't have the rods. And I've been saying this for years.
We don't have the rods.
We
people.
don't have the rods, people.
We don't have the rods.
Wake up!
Wake up. Ice Cream
Oh,
Jones
we don't-
says
we
a
don't
stack
even
of
have
500
the-
leaves produces about 20% the energy of a stack of 200 biomass.
Whoa. Actually, we don't have a conveyor belt splitter yet, so there would be no point to me making a second splitter, a second smelter for this miner.
Okay.
I will just...
But there will eventually be.
There will eventually be. I mean, we could... I can just put another one next to it and not have a conveyor belt, but where's the fun in that?
I can't find it. Stay away from me, you dog.
Stay away from me, you dog. Oh, we're kind of full up on biomass, I guess. All right. How's our metal plate output?
I did just grab some of those. All right, we
Ooh.
officially have power to
Wow,
our...
you ran a power line all the way out here.
Yeah, I sure did.
I'm coming with plates to make some conveyor belts.
What, you think I don't have plates already?
Gotta stay
Please.
away from this dog, though. I think it's kind of fucked up that you're taking my idea of building a conveyor belt from the copper miner, but whatever.
This was my idea.
It's not the way I remember it, but okay.
Oh,
Hey,
careful. Don't
is
stand in
this-
it. Don't stand in it.
is this a good spot, or
No, please don't stand there.
should I? Okay, I'm sorry. Ooh.
That was pretty cool.
Ah. Are we going overland or?
I'm going as the crow flies.
Okay. What? These are gonna make big pillars, though, right? You're
What do you
been
mean?
saying as the crow flies a lot. Oh, you
Well.
did that,
And it goes right through the rock, and that's good.
and that seems bad, actually.
Well, I think it just
Did I
will
do that,
ignore
or
the
did
rock.
you do that?
What's that?
Did I do that, or did you do that? I can't tell what happened. Oh, I don't have any conveyor belt. Wait, yes, I do.
I did this. I did all of this. I don't know what you think you did, but I did it.
Oh,
Let's see if
I
it goes
see.
through the rock, because there's no way to destroy the rock. So
There, you can mine the rock away. Right?
no, it just goes through.
That's so stupid.
You also, I don't think you can mine the rock away.
Uh-oh. What if these...
Wait, no, I'm doing this. What are you doing?
What? What? I can't build a conveyor belt part?
I guess you can. Yeah, I guess you can.
Wow, thanks so much. Wow, look at that copper.
Yeah, look at it, right?
Look at that copper go, folks. What a shit thing. What'd you do?
I fell and I hurt myself.
Aww. Why didn't you just go down on this conveyor belt?
'Cause it wasn't there before.
What are you
Probably
gonna
the
do
dog
about
is-
this
the
crazy
dog is there.
dog?
What's that?
What are you gonna do with the crazy dog?
I can
Did you
kill it.
consider this? What happens
can
when it
kill the dog.
respawns?
Well, we won't need to go where the conveyor belt already is.
Okay.
So I figured
well,
that
I
it's a
hope this
one-time
dog
thing.
doesn't eat copper. Because you know
don't
that
think the
dogs
dog
love to
eats
do that
copper.
on this planet.
I don't think the dog eats
Did
copper.
you not read the debriefing that I prepared on
No. I guess I
the
didn't.
copper-consuming life forms of this planet?
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Not that. Conveyor belt.
Oh, wait, does it only take like one iron plate to make the entire conveyor belt?
No.
That's what it seems
As you-
like.
As you extend, it takes more.
Oh, okay. Maybe I had more plates than I realized.
Yeah, you must have. So like this is 2, and then it's like 8 by the time I get to here. So I'm out of plates. I don't know if you can finish this.
Probably not finish it, but
We're close though.
I can take it somewhere. Oh, I had more plates than I realized. I have a lot of stuff. Oh. What do we want to take it this way? That
Well, we
seems-
want to. Oh wait, actually, what we want to do first is I need to build a smelter. I need 4 rods. So actually, don't take it any further.
Well, I still have plenty of rods.
Do you have enough to make a smelter?
I think so.
That's okay. It just needs to go next to the
Should I
the-
not make one?
No, you can make one. It just needs to go. It just needs to go. So like, I guess just like next to the so that it goes into one half of the.
Encroaching
Conveyor
others' clearance? Oh,
I might have
the-
stepped into it.
No. Is it? Is it
going all over the
maybe
place.
too close to a cable, or is it just not? What?
I think we just have to build it, and then we have to connect the conveyor belt to it, not it to the
Oh,
conveyor
okay.
belt.
All right.
That's I guess.
Do we like it here, or I don't know?
I like it there. That's fine. Is it a little too close? Maybe it'd be
Yeah.
easier if we put it further.
It's certainly too late now. Yep.
Sick. Woo. Look at that.
Let's get this. Let's get this baby smelting.
Then conveyor belt. Boom. Oh, look, we've got a visitor.
Oh no! Big
You seeing
boy.
this?
I see it. Don't break anything. Oh, the power lines. Buddy. Okay, just, be cool though.
Sick.
We're all cool here, right?
Yeah, we're all chill. Everybody chill.
Hmm.
Where are you? Where'd you go?
I'm next to the bud. How are you getting that flashlight?
B? Yeah, B. Hey. He does not even seem interested in looking at me.
Typical.
Typical stick walking thing.
Yeah, typical big stepper.
Look at all this. Look at all these resources. That's what I assume. That's what people who do resources sound
Sorry,
like.
man. People who do resources.
Yeah.
Explain that.
You know.
What does that mean? They do resources.
Have.
I'm switching the constructor from plates to rods because we have enough plates for our goal. Oh, or I thought we did. We need a couple more actually.
I have plates. I have 50 plates.
Oh, okay. So then we're good.
Okay.
We also need a bunch more concrete. 160 of it. So I'll go collect some limestone. Hello. Press E to pet the lizard doggo? Hey, come back! Bud, doggo. Hey, okay.
I didn't know that you didn't know about those things.
I didn't realize you could pet the dog in this game.
It's not really a dog though.
It's called a doggo.
It's not really a dog.
That's, I mean...
Dog's pretty much something else than that. That's a lizard.
I think you're getting really petty.
It's a dog. It'd be called a dog. It's called a doggo. Oh, you got these already? All right.
Got what? Yeah.
Sure, that's fine.
I literally said that I said out loud that I was coming here to do this, so I, you know.
Yeah, that's why I said it's fine.
All right. I just don't know. I don't know why somebody would read everything that you say as passive aggressive. It must, I don't know. I was about to say I didn't have my morning coffee, but I literally did have coffee this morning.
No, I was being fake sarcastic. I was being sarcastic, but not genuinely. Is that confusing? Is that confusing you?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait, were you building a miner now? It
doesn't. Well, I just
he
wanted to see
would.
if it worked on here.
Oh, he would.
And it looks like it does.
Of course it does.
Do you not want to do that?
No, I do. It was just that I said we should do it earlier, and you said no, and then I was about to go do it, and now you're doing the same thing. Like, oh, now that I'm about to do it, now it's a good idea. Typical Key.
Did I say no? I don't know why I would say no. Maybe I was
a while
lying.
ago. I think we were like managing resources at the time.
Oh, okay.
We have enough wire, I think. Or what did we need? 500? Did we need any wire? Oh, but now we don't. Yeah, there's nothing else we can make.
Yeah, I made wire because that's
all there is.
That's the only thing copper does.
Yeah.
It makes wire or cable, and I figured, well, the cable can become wire if it needs to.
It sure can.
Yeah. Hey, and now all we need is to afford the space thing.
Well, we're gonna unlock more stuff to build.
Right.
I love the slow churn of the biomass burners, though.
Yeah.
Just
Good luck.
They're just going back there. You know? Sick. A biomass burner does not want. It simply does. And isn't that something to aspire to?
Sure.
Keith. Why are you, Ooh, wait a second. I did not have as much of this as I thought I did.
I need rods, a couple rods, and then some plates. I do have some plates.
Oh no, I don't have enough. I need more concrete. More limestone, more concrete.
Well, I'm about to give the miner some power.
Because I'm over here about to get another whole upgrade all on my own. So, should probably catch up.
Oh, sorry. I guess you're not using any of the resources that I've been gathering.
No,
for
I
that,
haven't
huh?
been doing that actually. It's been all me. And I'm
That's
proud of
good.
myself. You know?
Yeah. You should be. It seems like a lot of work to do something like that.
Actually, it was kind of easy. I just ran around and used stuff that was already there.
God, I wish that hasn't worked for me. I can't explain why.
Such a fucking lie to try to paint it like Keith's been doing more work than me.
It's not.
Every time I say I want to build something, you're like, I don't think that's a very good idea. Meanwhile, you're building stuff nonstop, and now you're like, you're welcome for building everything. It's like, well, you keep discouraging me from building.
It's not my fault that it's easy for me to take credit away from you.
Thank you.
Look upon all of my buildings.
They're our buildings.
Yeah, until the coup.
Keith, we built this together, don't you see?
All I see are dollar signs, baby.
You do have to hold down buttons a lot in this game while you wait for things to happen. And I get that it's trying to make the automation feel nice, because then you don't have to do that, but I don't know if it really works
Yes,
as well as it could here. How's the conveyor belt to the limestone coming?
I just got it powered, so I'm about to start working on the conveyor belt.
I guess that's what I meant.
So there is power.
Oh, okay.
It just started working.
Yeah, I forgot and left when I should have taken the limestone from it. I see you over there. Don't put it through the rock. That looks stupid. Put it around.
It does. I already was. I already
Alright.
was.
Ooh, that's a bunch of limestone.
Oh, from the miner?
Yeah. It's mining.
Alright, I'm out of plates. It is mining. You can just pick it up from the miner.
I know.
You just like to do things by hand.
No, I think the chisel actually goes a little bit faster. So I was, you know, doubling up by letting the miner go, and then I was chiseling. And now...
The live, the
Well,
double live
I
button.
guess I'm going live now, and it says that I'm streaming to the thing.
All right. Well, we'll see.
We'll see. And welcome back. Welcome back to the thing.
All right. Well, we'll see. I feel good about it.
See. And welcome back.
Are you?
Sorry, I was listening to the stream on the stream. My screen stream blue screened.
Say that 5 times fast. Am I right?
No thanks.
We have fun here.
We do have fun.
Should you be ending the stream?
Well, I wanted to play more Satisfactory. I mean,
okay, well, we've been going for a while, so we should probably end.
I felt like we were in the middle of some stuff.
I don't know that I agree.
This says it's a 4-player game, by the way, when I join your game. I just realized that.
Oh, the ghosts are real, you think?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, not like, for all we know, it's us from last time, and the game thinks...
I definitely think that's what it is.
Yeah. Now I can just walk down this conveyor belt and just pick up all the stuff.
You can, yeah. Which I think is a nice touch, honestly.
Whee! Yeah, like, it would be infuriating if you couldn't get it off the conveyor belt. Oh, wait, but it's still, this one still isn't moving. But will it move when the line gets to it? Oh,
it's
wait.
moving. It was all moving for me.
It's moving through it. There's, oh, okay, maybe that one's a ghost. It's a ghost rock.
Oh, yeah, I'm not seeing that. That's on your end.
Anyways, yeah, didn't want to have a bunch of people waiting around wondering if the stream was gonna start again. Wouldn't be fun for those people. And also, I wanted to make this concrete that I was trying to make so we can upgrade our thing.
Just a few more, because I had added about 20 in there.
Okay. Do you remember how many more? Oh, okay, that's probably
like another
enough.
20.
No, I. Oh, okay, another. Got it. Yeah. Oh, it's a launch pad. It's a big red button.
You got a big red button?
A big red button. What?
Milestone reached.
Is it
You
gonna?
have unlocked several structures aimed to provide the first needed to build basic factory infrastructure and improved overview.
Oh, look
Building
at that!
these will provide a
Look at-
grid for more advanced
I see it.
organizing and sectioning of your factory.
What? Where's it sending it?
I don't know. Goodbye.
Bye.
I guess that's the end of the game. We built it and it flew away and it loves us, but it has to go and it's over now.
I guess it's 'cause
Hey everybody, thanks for sticking all the way through Satisfactory with us.
Yeah, we just had to give like 500 copper to our friends back home. That's
Yeah.
the game.
Yep.
That's the story of the game.
Pod launched.
Pod launched.
So what did that do for us?
I think
see.
that was just a show.
No. It was
Well,
a
we
whole
unlocked
upgrade.
stuff.
Yeah.
We did unlock stuff, but it's not like.
That's what I mean. What did we unlock?
Okay.
In the build menu? More stuff? A lookout tower. Is that it? Oh, okay. We have ramps and foundations. La-di-da. And walls. Oh, so we can like build real buildings now, I guess. If we wanted to do that? Why would we want to put our factory in a box if it can just live free? You know?
Yeah.
I don't
Live free factory.
I don't see the point. But anyways, that was another fun little romp.
Oh, and it's doing it again. Oh, they came back. It came back.
What's it doing up there? What is it? What do you think it goes and does?
I don't know.
Oh, it's great. It's-
Milestone exchange concluded. Fix-it freighter re-entry complete.
Oh?
Recomply entry.
What?
Is it just for fun that it does that?
Maybe?
Does it do that every time and we just don't notice? No way.
No. It was a big red launch button, and then I pushed it and something launched. So that was new.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay. Good. All right, so we got our space elevator. First of all, requires delivery of special project parts to complete phases of project assembly. Completing phases in the space elevator will unlock new tiers in the hub terminal. So we got that. We got the. Oh, we already had the biomass burner. Lookout tower.
Right.
Storage container. And then we got these foundations and ramps and the walls. Okay. That's interesting, but also whatever.
That's Keith's official stance on Satisfactory. Whatever.
No, I'm actually glad that we played a little bit more of this. It was annoying to not remember how to do anything, but
Yeah.
then once I remembered, it was fun. And it was more fun than the first time we played because we had more stuff we could do.
True. All right. Thank you,
And
Keith.
isn't that how it always goes?
And isn't that how it goes? Thank you, Keith. Thank you, viewers. And as always, please head on over to patreon.com/runbutton and support us. And go to tinyurl.com/KylieTeeth and please give to my teeth fundraiser. But also, show up to our fundraiser live stream, our Sonic Adventure Marathon. We're going to play through all of Sonic Adventure starting at noon Eastern Time on Saturday, November 21st. That's this coming Saturday.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be extremely difficult.
Yeah,
think.
right. No.
No, you don't think it's going to be tough to do that whole game in one sitting?
No, Sonic Adventure is easy. I think we'll breeze through it.
Yeah?
That's my prediction, and now you know.
Well, we're doing 100% emblems, right? We're doing a full emblem run?
No, actually, no, we weren't going to do that. Because that would
Did I
be
not
silly.
tell you that that's what we were going to do?
I just don't think you could convince me to do it, is all. You know? It just...
Alright.
I didn't mean to.
I mean,
bring you
because
down.
in a sense, you've never really finished Sonic Adventure.
I feel like finishing it is when you get to the credits and Sonic is like, "Hey, Radical, you did it, and it was tubular, and I'm off, and I'm gonna have more adventures."
Yeah, that is what some people would think is finishing Sonic Adventure.
Yeah. I'm just excited to be fishing as Big the Cat. Gonna be Amy Rose a little bit. Maybe see a little Froggy. Get a little Nux in there.
Get a little Nux in there, huh?
Me? What about you?
Oh, and that's what they say. Wow, it brings me back. Are you gonna be vodka mean again?
I have to, right?
Have to? Yeah, get to. I think is the
Get to. I get to.
Yeah. We don't have. Do we have a time for that? About noon, right? About noon on Saturday. Are you for sure for this now?
Yeah, noon on Saturday.
Noon on Saturday. Noon next Saturday.
Or, this coming... the next time it's Saturday is the time when you should watch our stream on twitch.tv/runbutton.
Have you done the outro? Because that's not...
Or should we do YouTube?
YouTube.
youtube.com/runbutton/live. It'll definitely be on YouTube. It'll maybe be on Twitch. Okay, goodbye.